First they love you, then they hate you again. Lifelong dreams, we just striving to win. Started from the bottom, go from Buick to Benz. Yeah, we stop them games where they start to begin. Y'all ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with them. Every time y'all drop, y'all ain't dropping no gems. I need cash money just like Baby and Slim. And we don't believe in second chances are slim. What's up?
You see this in the frame?
It's clean.
See my little
Baby, reality, self, powerful. And niggas only wear local shit nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
You know
It's
what I'm
like
saying?
that for real,
Yo,
for real.
this thing I never understood is why niggas be wearing like designer shit, bro.
This is designer.
This is designer.
This is designer.
Come on now.
All right, motherfuckers. It's Inappropriality episode 97. 97?
97? Yeah.
Hey,
I am Mike Torch. Fuck.
Like Wizzy.
Okay.
Omeezy.
Aric Andino
Power moves in the house.
in the house.
Y'all came in here already talking about many projects.
Yeah.
First of all, damn, now let's not even talk about today. How did you guys meet? How did you guys start off with everything?
Well, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there?
Yeah, you good.
I bet. So,
It's actually because of Malay right here.
Yeah.
You can thank her for all that right there.
What I do?
so
Speaking neat.
yeah, the
Oh.
speaking. So when she
Oh, that's
she,
right. You know that speaking.
Yeah.
How
she know that she have it.
cute.
She knew
Nah, I
that.
forgot.
First date.
Shut
She
up.
knew that.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Nah, so yeah, at the speaking, there was a couple times I heard him rap, and he heard me rap. It wasn't like at
Love-
first I was like, yeah, this
Love
is
at
who,
first
like,
sight.
You know what I mean?
Aw.
It really wasn't. It
Come
really
on.
wasn't. It really wasn't. It really
Don't do him
wasn't.
like that.
So then I was
It
like,
Said it really was.
It
He's
was.
stupid.
all right, so this is how it went. This is how it went. I had him for a feature. There's a song I just had, and then he got the verse back done quick, and I was actually taken back by how good it was. I was like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
this nigga fire. I was like, oh shit. So then, from there, it was like 2-3 weeks later, I dropped the CD, and he.
And he
Bought it.
forgot to put my name on it.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to put his name on it. I did though. I made
Fucked
2
up,
versions.
Right? Can't do that.
All for rip.
I did. But it wasn't a good look. But he still bought it. He still bought it is the point. You know what I mean? So that's like the test for me. Like, if you cop a CD off me, you're on it, that's like some real shit. So like, I was like, all right, let me talk to him. And then we just, from there started building, got more chemistry. I was like, yo, who you with? Like, who you down with, nigga? Like,
Man, who you down with?
I said,
You can square up, nigga.
I
It's like, fuck.
I said I'm
Look at
neutral.
Omeezy thought he had beat right.
I'm neutral.
was like, yo, who you running with? So
Waving
then,
white flags.
Yeah, and then I was just like, yo, you want to be a part of Power Moves? And that was that.
And what is power moves?
Knowledge is power, right? But it's useless without action. So if you don't know what you're doing, if you're just moving in a circle, like your speed is important, but not as much as your direction. So like, you gotta like really like do your homework about what you want to do. Like,
Can't forget the enterprise parts. Power Moves Enterprise. He called it Enterprise because we want to do more than just music with it.
oh yeah,
More
yeah.
than
So I'm not just a rapper. I just happen to be.
I'm not, yeah.
I just happen to be. I don't really like. The music is cool and it's fun, but I realize you can bring people together. You know what I mean? And really get the message across about what's going on in our communities.
How long have each of you been rapping? When did you start? Omeezy, when did you start?
So honestly, I started off as a singer, but I started rapping for real like 16. I left home, living in the streets, and shit was rough. So I actually had something to write about at that point. You know what I mean? So, but I never really took it seriously. I had no idea what the hell Distro Kid was. I didn't know none of that shit until I met this guy right here. And then the Speaking Eight, my first time performing in front of anybody was at the Speaking Eight.
Yo, that made me feel so good.
That like opened me up. I was like, oh shit, people actually like this shit. Like,
Yo, you
okay.
started something.
All right, cool. Well, that's what's up. Cause that's what I never had. You know what I mean? When you first start, you got your boys that listen to you. They're gonna say you're fired no matter what. Cause that's people.
You can't have those type of yes men around you.
You're absolutely right, which is why they're not around
That's the
anymore.
problem.
Word.
So like,
Preach.
yeah.
Say it again.
Talk to him.
That's why I met Aric Andino. That's why he's the only one I fuck with right now. So yeah, I grew up listening to Eminem. So I rap like that. I rap. I got bars. I spit. I don't like the, no offense to anybody out there, but like the mumble shit. But I'll just say it like that. But so So, and then I dropped my first EP last year on my birthday.
Woo.
And then my first album this year on my birthday.
Shout out.
And I'm working on my second album now. Shit's just rolling, and I got fans all over the world. Honestly, like
Same.
For real.
all over the world.
Your channel is ridiculous. Like those numbers on there are wild.
Almost at 10,000 subs.
Word.
For real.
1.5 million.
I'm trying. We trying to get like that.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
remember when you
Hey,
first
man.
started
That is a
YouTube
power
channel, yo.
Yeah.
What's the name of who's the artist that you first did? Was it 50? 50 and somebody else.
50 Eminem
Yes.
and that cheering
I
that
remember
song
when
they
you first
dropped.
started that YouTube channel.
I started with a cell phone,
So freaking proud of you.
cell
man.
phone in my car, and now I got a little setup like this.
I'm
You know,
proud
so
of you. That's
Real.
I spent
Shit.
2,500 on equipment, but that's investments. Obviously, like y'all know that you gotta make. If y'all ain't had these microphones and all this shit, then it's just us talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
invest in shit. But like, then started doing features with this dude, and I'm just like, yo, we are really nice as fuck. Like, yo, this is crazy. And then all my album sales were in the UK, so I can't wait to get out there. Start
He
pushing this
popping
shit.
in the UK.
I got a famous rapper out there that wants to do a track with me, so I gotta get out there. But this whole Corona shit fucked me up. I'm supposed to be out there right now.
He's gotten his hoodie sales out there.
There-
I'm
There's
proud of
something
That's
wrong with the
crazy.
audio again. That
know.
they're saying that they can't really hear us. That it's going in and out.
I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Talk right into
Oh, I
it
got you. My bad.
directly in the mic.
Yeah, so that's how long I've been rapping. Go ahead.
Bring it a little closer until she talk, because now they're not gonna hear you like that.
God.
It all
man.
started when
Rosemary, can you hear Aric talk? Can you
Hey.
hear him good?
Do I
That
gotta
was the
move
mic-
it?
That was the mic last time.
I gotta move it up.
to
Hey,
the mic.
hey. I need more.
Yo, all right, so we had a brief conversation about Massachusetts because everybody.
Hello, how you doing?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
For real.
Soy de
Mr.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts in the building.
So far.
Y'all like that?
Yo, see, this is the conversation we had. I was like, yo, because I see you perform it a lot, and I was just like, yo, when did you put this out? You were like 2018. Like,
Yeah.
Do you like performing this?
Uh,
You want to answer?
That's a loaded question. I gotta think before I speak here. All right.
I know what he's gonna say.
So
I do too.
every artist, every artist will tell you. Not only have I wrote the song, I recited it 1 million times before I went in the studio, and then I hear it a million more. Right. So I'm definitely sick of it. Yeah, but like I know it like the back of my hand. You know what I mean?
Word.
That's really what I walk into the spot, and I'm like, I'm not performing it unless somebody asks me.
Yo,
And then somebody will always ask you
I'm
to.
not
Like
gonna
always, I'm like,
Every time he came to
That
speak
shit
and
is
eat.
the anthem.
Not
Yeah,
seriously.
so,
Every
yeah.
time he came to speak and eat, and I'm like, yo, we need some hype. Do Massachusetts. He's like, okay.
some
Nah,
days
but
like,
look, Aric, you gotta look at it like this. That's like your hit.
yeah.
That's your hit single.
Then I just
That's
saw
the song
like
you
that,
gotta
that
push.
St. John and Future shit that came out like 4 years ago or some shit like that.
The roses.
Yeah, that's how I could have sworn I seen some shit like that. Am I bugging?
Maybe.
It was
St.
like a
John.
meme. It was like never give up because this dropped in 2016.
Oh
I
yeah.
saw some. I saw some.
Yeah,
like,
it's real talk, yeah.
I saw some like that. But I don't remember
that's
that
crazy.
person specifically. I remember a list of people.
I thought it was that
They
track.
had a list of people and how many, how old they were at a certain time.
We
when they
can
made
look.
it
We
and
can look at Lizzo. Lizzo has been in this game for a while, and all those songs.
Has she?
Yeah.
This is news to me.
I didn't know
That
news to me.
that song that popped that was 3 years old before it became popping.
Which one?
The one I
Why
don't
men
remember.
break? Could they got it for real?
Yeah.
Which
Oh
one was it?
shit, that's
Song
crazy.
was
I don't
3
know.
years old before it popped.
Which one was it? That you said?
The one that popped, I don't remember the name of it because I'm sick of it.
That annoying ass song. That
Oh.
track.
But that's the point too. So
Don't
like,
make me start saying that. I was thinking the whole show.
if you got somebody behind you, if you have like labels and everyone behind you, then it still takes a year to 2, possibly 3 for it to pop. It's me. It's me. I have a lot of confidence in myself, but I am one person, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You have to. You
Thank
have
you.
to. If you don't have confidence in yourself, then like, come on, where's it? You can't look for somebody else for the confidence.
nah, you can't. You can't.
And people do.
And it doesn't
you
work.
Can tell by
They're not
how
gonna
you can
make
tell
it.
by how they post and what they post. Like, should I do this if I get this many likes? It's like you want that attention so bad, like in order for you to just put something out, just put that shit the fuck out, yo.
For the
Just
likes.
like
That's just for
Just
the
do it,
likes.
just do it.
the likes
damn
for
right
the
gonna put it out
status,
there.
but it's not. You're not gonna
Mike,
get that
I'm
amount
not,
of
I'm
likes.
not gonna lie. So when I was getting ready to drop my album cover, I thought about that, what you said.
Oh, my God.
Right? So I wasn't going to do the like thing. All I said was, y'all ready to see this album cover? Like, you know,
Word,
I was
the
hyped about
hype it the fuck up.
And then I was
Like,
shit, this is the
What
mic
you was
thing.
gonna
Let me
say.
delete this.
don't give me this amount of likes and I'll do because
For
first
real.
like
Drop
people
50
barely
likes
get
and
that
I'll
many
drop
likes
the whole
to
project.
number
begin
one.
with.
That's annoying. Yeah.
Number 2, you can't
I'm not
eat
gonna
likes,
ask for
my
a certain
nigga.
amount of likes.
All right.
You
I
can't
wouldn't
eat
do that.
likes, bro. What the fuck?
Knowing myself, there's no way I'm gonna be able to wait for 50 likes to come when I know that shit's dope. Like that shit, I'm just gonna drop it.
And people don't know, like, Facebook, like, blocks, like, algorithms. So they, like, know
And that,
what you're saying. You know what I mean?
I think we're like trolling or whatever, but to be honest,
I'm
that's
dead ass.
no, but that's what it is. Like he was saying, it's to unlock the algorithms.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of force people to kind of engage in a sense.
Okay, but you telling people to
other
like
things
a
that
status isn't gonna make people like or listen to that song.
You don't know that though.
people
It
do,
can be
shit.
hit or miss.
Honestly, yup.
Out of 10, I'll take
I agree
I'll
to
take
it.
That's
5.
valid. But that better not be the
Says
thing
that.
you're relying
Out
on.
of 10, I'll
Like,
take
you
4
know what I mean?
fuck it.
Honestly,
You know what I
agree
mean?
I agree, honestly, because
In this
that is
room?
the reason why I constantly post mad posts before I drop something dope.
Who does that in this room?
All of us, don't we?
No, I'm talking about who. If you like this and then
Oh, we don't
like
do that.
it and then go
No,
listen.
we don't do that.
I-
We don't do that.
who-
No, it's out.
But I do.
Nobody?
I
Yeah,
get what
yeah,
she's
alright.
saying about posting something before you.
It's
post
just not my
something
style of promotion.
to get the likes and the.
Building some type of
No
Yeah.
matter how, yeah, I
On the
get
news,
it.
it's because some people don't know when you're about to drop something. Then they
that's
see
different.
that.
That's
Sometimes
different,
that's the
yeah.
only status they see. They're like, all right, let me wait.
Let me put you on
For a
game.
little
There's
bit.
other ways to do it.
You're right.
Let me put you on
You're
game.
right.
When you do
Pay
it
for
too,
a flyer.
yeah, like a flyer.
That too.
You wanna give people a call to action is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
So you wanna command them and tell them, share this, do this, here it is. You know what I mean? Instead of like, hey, I need you guys to do this for me. Like, please give me.
That's
a
what it's. That's what
give me a couple
exactly.
likes. You know what I
right.
mean? Because that's how they view it. That's how they view it. People are so stingy with shares.
Word.
It's free already. You know what I mean? So if they're not, if
Oh
they don't
my
want to fuck
God.
with you, they not.
Yo, my head lifted up so fast when you said that.
It's crazy. But I mean, like,
That's so
And the
real.
music or whatever the creative makes could be fire too, and I would never know because that single thing turned me the fuck
yeah,
off.
nah,
That's
it's like
true. That's true. That turns some people away.
It, yeah, I don't.
Asking for the like.
I don't think it's a general thing. People feel indifferent. Like me, from the standpoint, I'm in between. I'm annoyed, but then I understand why people do it. So it is like, I'm gonna
And
like
that's
it.
All
what's
I'ma
gonna
reality,
share
it's
it,
not
change
the
the
I'ma
likes.
comment,
It's
I'ma
not the
show
likes
love.
that count. It's the views
Yeah.
that count. It's not even the likes. So like, so many people could come like and comment on your shit, but they could still be hating at the end of the day.
even that shit. All right. so
Even the viewers. Are
this
hating.
is how I feel about views and likes, right? They are cool if you can get them, you know what I mean? But that shouldn't be your focus.
Ain't the money.
I switch that. I've had like 100,000
Go ahead.
views, bunch of likes. Didn't make me rich. You know what I mean? It doesn't put no bread in your pocket.
It's not about the views and the likes. It's about it's about power moves. It's about building connections.
Yeah. So like, yeah. It'd be,
Building a network. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
nah, yeah. So like, what the biggest thing is, there's so many people I've seen who have 20-something thousand followers.
and got like no likes, no views.
Nah, when you throw a show, don't nobody show up.
That too.
There's a disconnect. You know what I mean? And artists who are really doing this, the way they make it is through venues, ticket sales, and merchandise.
Word.
That's the problem with.
Right, if I get you some power moves merch
That's
right
the
here.
problem. That's the problem with a lot of people today. Like they feel like they can post something, throw an event, or do something brand new without putting in the footwork that you actually have to do. You can't just post a flyer one time or just copy somebody's event and think that everybody's gonna show up to your shit because it's similar to somebody. You can't.
Exactly.
You gotta put in the footwork. You gotta freaking constantly share the flyer over 3 times a day.
You know what I do? I do
Word.
the
Be in
flyer,
people's inbox.
and then in your inbox.
Coming
You
from
know what I
Miss
mean? I
Speaking It
personally
over
tell
here,
you.
fuck that shit's successful as hell.
She be flooding
take,
that shit.
Take note, fuck.
Real talk, real talk.
Yo,
And then
that-
even CDs.
Thanks, guys.
You CDs? CDs.
Y'all feel okay with that? We're gonna be real about the CDs.
I am.
don't feel like nobody listens to CDs anymore. Nobody uses those. Nobody even listens to DVDs anymore.
He can
All
talk a lot about that. Go
If
ahead.
Okay.
I ain't nobody, come on, because I still listen to
You know what I mean? So there's
Yes.
two ways. So there's two ways to get off. I use a CD to one, people like something
It's physical.
tangible. You know what I mean? They'll hold it,
Exactly.
they'll hang it up. Whether
It's
they listen to
all
it or
about
not, it's whatever it
strategy.
is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like-
And it's
like Shay
also
said.
some people only. I got a 6-track. Like I really got CDs. I have a 6.
I know I got like 3 of them.
You know what I mean? So like I'll listen to them, but I definitely use Apple Music as well. So like I hit people with, hey, I got the CD out here, and they're like, man, no fucking CD. I'm like, right. Oh, you use Apple Music, right? I'm on air too, nigga. What's up? You know what I mean? So I got it all. So it is an old-fashioned technique for sure, but it doesn't mean it's broken. You know what I mean?
I think it's broken. I think those days are over.
You'd think so until you sell like
I'm a DJ. Nobody buys CDs.
So
I made
agree
like
with both.
$300 off a show doing CDs in like 2 hours.
That's fire. It's good. It's good for that. But how many
Yeah.
people you think went home and actually put that CD in and
The
listened?
thing
But it
is,
doesn't
we still
matter
made them
They
because
paid
you
for
That's
it.
can still-
dope. But you want people to listen.
Yeah.
So this is at the end of the day.
Listen. Okay.
I
For
get-
example,
I get-
I'm at a
absolutely-
show
that's
and
not-
Aric sells me his CD. I am not going to listen to the CD, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my phone, I'm gonna go on Spotify, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna type it in.
Exactly, and you have the CD
So,
to look it
it's
up,
working.
look up the
It's
title
good.
in case you didn't have your phone with you at the time.
I'm not
Exactly.
buying
Yeah.
nobody's CDs.
Exactly.
The number one reason.
So don't try to play my guy.
Nah, and no, it's not just
number one-
them
yeah.
with the CDs. I don't think anybody's listening to CDs.
I literally
That's
thought
what I'm saying.
exactly like
Regardless if-
literally, swear to God.
Nobody's listening to
Bro,
CDs.
word for word, verbatim. I
Okay,
was
let's
like,
do this again right now.
Regardless if they're listening
Let's
to
do
the
this
CDs
again
or
right
not.
now.
Okay.
Other than your own shit, who listens to CDs?
Well, I listen to CDs. I'm not gonna lie. I got 3LW. I got
talent.
his shit and my shit. All right. Honestly, the only reason I agree with both sides. I agree that nobody's listening to CDs, but I agree that it's not broken and that you can still continue to use that technique.
I get them. It's merch. It's
Simply
physical. I get that.
Look.
because a lot of
Make money.
times people when they're out
Yes.
and like they just want to support, they'll take the CD and they'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me download this on my phone real quick, and they'll lose the CD, whatever. But they still bought it, and he still gets the money for the CDs the money that he spent getting the CDs.
And that's the next point I'm going to oppose to DistroKid and Spotify. They pay you 0.0038 cents per stream. And then pay you every 3 months. Nigga, I can't stand bi-weekly checks. And they over here like
Right.
paying you 3 months for
Right.
some shit. You know what I mean? I work
Okay,
hard
but
for
you
that
get,
shit.
You're
you're
not
worried
even
about
gonna
the
use it in 3
streams
months.
for
Leave it.
listens, correct?
For
The
listens?
streams are listens. You're getting listens by people streaming your shit. People aren't listening to your music by buying that.
Some people do.
Can I say one
And it
more
is up in
thing?
air because they'll be like, the radio's not on. They'll be like, whatever, I got a backup, right? But I do want that. I do want them to listen. That is the ultimate goal. But I mean, like, if they don't, I could take that money
You
and
know,
put it in
you know,
promotion.
you know
to
how
where
Yeah.
you have to
you know
listen.
how I know it works? Cause the last CD that I bought was Yola CD. Shout out to Yola.
Yola got USBs too.
So it works.
Yes.
Cause it's in my CD player, and sometimes I'd be like, fuck it, let me play it.
Yeah.
Can I make one point? So, to what he just said, say he spent a day selling CDs and a day promoting Apple Music or Spotify. He gonna make more money in a day selling the CDs. Even
That's
though people
facts.
not gonna pop in their CD player, he's gonna make probably all his money back for spending the CDs than going online and saying, hey, go download this.
But
so I
you're
can
an
get the
artist,
streams.
man. You want people to listen.
No,
That's,
it's
that's,
not-
that's my
It takes-
point.
It's not
It
all
takes a
about-
minute
it is
to
If
not-
you're gonna make your money,
$20.
make your
It
money.
takes a minute to get $20 for some streams, man.
That's
But how do
facts.
how do you create fans? That's not creating a fan. That's
By
not
going
creating a
out and
fan.
talking to people. That's
That's
how
not
I get
creating
most-
a fan.
That's how I've gotten most of the people to come to speaking shows, going to liquor stores and selling my books. So I'm selling my
That's
books.
right.
Hey, this is what I do. I do poetry. Come to my open mics, and that if you ask most of the people I'm speaking to that come to speaking, I met them at a liquor store or some event outside, just walking around. Just
You
talking
create
to
fans
people.
by having good content. Something
It's
that's
all-
enjoyable.
Well, you got to think from my point of view, too, right? I am fucking nobody to you. You have no idea who I am. I'm a stranger on the street. I talk to you, convince you to get a CD, or I just tell you what I'm doing out here. That's one fan who, if not, who some people can't even afford Apple Music. Real
Yeah.
talk, but they'll give you. They think they can, but they can. Niggas ain't got the priorities right, but that's how they say. You give them $5 for a
Some
CD.
niggas still walking around with
And let's
Walkmans.
just say
I got
it's
Nigga,
$4.99
nobody-
if you got a
physically,
student
you
account.
can't-
I'm just
To
saying.
create a fan, they're gonna remember that moment. But are they gonna listen to the music and
Yo.
remember? That's what
I
like, it's
shit
about
you
the
not, bro.
listen.
People
You
have
gotta think
came
of
back
that. It's about the
around
listen.
like,
We
yo,
do
I
this.
still got your CD in my car, bro. And nigga, I still bump that. Yo, track 4 is crazy,
We
my
do
nigga.
this, so like, this is
One
nothing
time.
to
Track
us.
4 is my favorite
But-
one today.
So
I've
then
sold
when I see you
CDs,
next time, I got another CD for you.
I've sold it, and I've had people look at it like, "That's you." Like this to people who don't. We do this to people that don't do this and don't know shit about this. You get, hey, yo, that's me right there. They're like, "Oh shit, that's official." You know what I mean?
And then
Whether
they-
they
Yeah.
li- I get your point. Do they listen to it? We don't know. We never will know. You know what I mean? But like, just to get that out there.
I'm
right?
saying
And
eight
then
times
just
out of
imagine how
eight
many
times out of
people in
10
his
they
car saw
don't.
the CD.
Yeah, this is like a flyer, basically.
Yeah.
Ah,
A flyer.
Business
with music.
card.
Like,
So here's also how it goes too.
a
If
business card.
if people spend money on this, when it's free, I've given out free CDs, I've given out things, and it looks like a fucking frisbee, bro. This shit can go far, nigga. Real talk. But like, if you paid $5 for it, you're gonna think twice before throwing that shit out. Cause like nigga, I at least spent $5 on it.
You know how many CDs that I did that too? Even supporting people around here, and I grabbed them, and they just sitting around, yo.
Something else.
They just sitting around. I don't have anywhere to play this. And I'm a DJ. I don't have something to. No, bro. I'm not.
Well, you're a
listening to
DJ.
that.
That's why I didn't.
I'm not.
There's
Something
there's
else.
us, the creatives, and then there's like the pedestrians who like really are gonna support us. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't come to DJ Mike Torch like, yo, here's a CD. I mean, I might. Because some people appreciate
I got
it.
one of your CDs. I bought it too.
Let me tell
I know
you.
he did too. That's the other thing. Nigga, fuck my CD, bro. My bad, bro.
I just want to say something.
He gave me feedback, yo. No bullshit. His
I just-
favorite's Yola's the one time.
But
Shout
out Yola.
This
No,
is
that's my
something
nigga.
that I
wanna
wanted
say
to bring up. Go
something.
ahead. Go ahead.
No,
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 this,
no.
on this topic, I was gonna switch it up. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say something to the comment like of it just sitting there, right? So when I used to go to New York and give out my my bookmarks to let people know that my books was coming out, I one year in New York, I went around spreading 200 bookmarks, and when I walked back to my hotel room, I kid you not, I think I saw all 200 on the ground. But when I got back home, like 5 days later, somebody hit me up in my inbox like, "Hey, I just bought your book. I found your bookmark on the floor in New York."
See,
So
that's
That's
what it
what it
means.
is.
It
Even
just
if it's
means
just one
it's
person.
just that one
One person,
person.
even if it's just
So
one
what?
So
Because
you're not
that
mad
person
at
is
that
a
other
different
person that
vibe.
threw that shit on the floor?
I be pissed
That's,
as hell.
think about that.
I be pissed
Everybody
out.
threw my shit on the ground.
And that's the other thing too. That's the
Everybody,
other thing.
I cried for probably
Hey,
3
hey,
days
listen,
straight.
let's check it out. If a nigga take my
see what?
CD, he cop it, throw it on the ground.
He spent his money.
That's one. Two, you not gonna pick $5 up? That's another $5, nigga.
And somebody
Real
is
talk,
gonna
and it's
pick
the
it up.
same CD.
And somebody
That's
is
real
gonna
talk. That's
and when
real
that
talk.
somebody picks it up, they're gonna tell somebody else about it, and then they're gonna tell somebody else because that person I now have a permanent fan or whatever you want to call it.
One
I don't like
man's
calling
trash
people
is
fans.
another man's treasure, and that's real
Oh
talk.
my
yo.
goodness, that's a perfect. You
Tell me
know
you've
that-
never heard that before.
And that's
Oh, okay.
But
All
it's
right.
not
Yeah, you sounded
that's
dumb.
that's also why your first track got to be fire.
Oh wow. So here's another question too.
Uh-huh.
I hope I heard a project and this person's project, they were not the first voice heard on this project.
That's not good.
Do you guys think if it's your project, you should be the first voice
Yeah,
heard on it?
definitely.
150%.
The
If
first
it's
track has
if it's
to be-
your
Thought about that?
song, yeah.
I do, because when you make the track list, you're supposed to go through this shit and
yeah.
listen beginning to end. You know what I mean? Does it tell a story? How does the beat flow? How does each song go into the next? The mood changes, right? If you're not doing that and you're gonna throw your
because you're ready to hear this person and then you hear somebody
Yeah.
else.
this nigga, you know what I mean? Like,
If anything, features go towards the middle or maybe second song. or
Yeah.
something. Never the
Whatever it is, the first song has
Never
to be a hook. It has to be probably the most fire on the album.
Something
You know what I mean? Because if you play the first one, they're like, they're taking that shit right out. You know what I mean? So it has to be the hook, like to keep them in there. So
that's why my first track is Immortal on AA7.
yeah.
Hey.
That
I'm
shit's
chopping
fire.
the intro some to it is long. You know what I mean? Just like 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna take
Why you fucking with that?
because it's long. It is. It's like 5 minutes.
no,
But when I
It is.
dropped it as a
But that's 'cause
single,
you said
you
the
can do
hook
that.
13 times on it. It's fire.
That shit, I did that shit like 3 times.
I'm like,
each
he's saying it
thing.
again.
I'm like,
All right,
yeah.
but it's a fire hook. So
I make sure they get it though. I don't know what it is about. That's why nigga Mac wait.
This is a bop. Come on, man.
You don't think it's that important to
it is
to
important.
have your
It is important.
As in, he's not. All right.
I just never focused on it. You know what I mean, I done heard a lot of songs, especially in creative ways, where you might have say if you go back to when real artists were musicians, and say if you got a guitar solo to start off a song, that's a feature.
But he said the first voice though. You know what I mean?
All right. Say if you got a pastor or somebody doing spoken word, and that
Yeah.
starts off the first.
That's what I got.
Seinfeld on fucking.
That's
Wale.
fine. See, if you do that, but if
So-
it's like a rap track, like you're saying, like
And it starts off the song, you hear Seinfeld
Sorry,
first, like
Sorry,
on the
Ken.
Wale, but I already know that's part of the project. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, I never really thought of that shit. I ain't gonna hold. I ain't really.
So on my new album that I'm working on, my very first track is actually Aaron St. Louis saying a poem.
Shout out to him. I
He's
think
my favorite.
My very first track, and
He's
you
a
saying
beast.
that made me think of that.
Mac,
They're gonna-
this
but
he
I also
is this
put-
one.
First voice you hear?
I put on the title, you know,
Look
a
at the
poem by
comment.
Aaron St. Louis.
Kenny Max Mike needs to be turned up a bit. Chico,
I do honestly feel like just like what Mike said, but it's me. Everybody has their own little creative vibe or whatever. But I honestly feel like if it's your project, it should be you first.
100%.
I feel like it doesn't matter if the person's just speaking or whatever. Like,
Can
you
I
could
switch
put
the
that
topic?
somewhere else.
Go ahead.
I ain't tell you guys how I started, nigga. We gotta get to the orange story, all right?
Go
So,
ahead.
all right, so check it out.
They was fucking.
Right.
It started wrong right there. Now, some real shit. Just a little bit about me too. I grew up. I'm the oldest of 12.
God damn, I
Damn.
didn't know that.
La Turca.
Yeah, that was
I-
fucking for
12
real.
kids?
I know. Huh?
Kids? Are we talking about
Oh,
kids
I don't
or
got
animals?
a full sibling either. It's like my mom's side and my dad's side.
exactly.
Oh, okay. I can calculate like 24, so that's okay.
Yo, he said, I don't got a
Nah,
full
that would have been
sibling.
wild if
That
they
would
were
have
if
been
that was like
wild.
mom and dad.
I don't know what to say about it,
You got a lighter over there?
but
So-
it's not impossible.
Busting nuts.
It is.
in the gut.
It's I'm not comfortable speaking on this with my parents. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So
Y'all was- hey, Mr. and Mrs. Power Moves, y'all was getting it in.
Nah, seriously.
Come
I
on.
mean-
yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to them for
But
making
I like
me.
the Mr. and Mrs. Power move.
Yeah.
I would have said Mr. and Mrs. Massachusetts.
Nah, I'm like majority of people I know were mistakes. I definitely was.
Damn.
The mistake by the lake.
You can't
Good
be
old
having no
oops by the
kid.
hoop.
I mean, if you're here, you're not.
I'm
you're
gonna
not-
keep it a buck with y'all.
If you are
Accident
here,
by the
if you're
trash.
in this world, you weren't a mistake. Okay.
I mean,
Think
yeah, you
about it,
know.
how
If
many
you're here, you weren't a
pregnancies are
mistake because
planned?
somebody could have gotten rid of you or swallowed
Okay,
you.
we'll say that.
Okay.
What I wasn't planned.
Saying.
I wasn't planned. So my mom was 18 and my dad was 17.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I was just speaking. I didn't think it was
Naughty,
rude.
naughty.
This shit done got.
oh, that's
real
Malay.
inappropriate.
It's Malay.
I
It's
ain't never heard Malay talk
inappropriality,
like
right,
that.
baby?
The point
said,
is,
y'all
he
don't know what
didn't
show
get
we on?
swallowed.
Wow.
He didn't
Yeah.
get swallowed. Okay, so he's good.
I've
He
like
went all
been
the way
We
down to
here, we
Canada.
I have-
still here.
And he's here. He's here today making power moves. Probably gonna make another Mr. Massachusetts. Who knows?
Oh,
You don't have to answer
making
that.
Whoa. All right.
He out here making people swallow all the Mr. Massachusetts.
Wow.
First
Little
off-
emblems.
First off, we're not gonna paint this picture of me like this.
You wanted to go back to the origin. Let's go back.
She don't know what she's talking about, y'all.
Oh my
No
God,
clue.
yo.
No clue.
Power moves.
No clue. Power moves, baby. All right, so, I'm the oldest of 12. 7 on my mom's side, 6 on my dad. I don't know if the math's right. 6 and 6. I'm bugging.
God damn.
There's bad
mean,
niggas,
there
bro.
gotta be
There's
a
bad niggas.
6
So,
and
like,
5.
So, you know, there's like a good amount of responsibility just being like a role model. You just can't be on like no fuck shit. That's just how I felt. And you know, just going forward, I think it was around like 16 actually. Our family dynamic definitely changed a lot. My mom just did. I don't know what the fuck she was doing for 2 years. So then like, I've never called the nigga dad, by the way, or big bro. That's me, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
That's how I fucking feel, nigga. That's real talk, bro. That's real talk. So then, like, when she had to come back around, we just, like, butted heads a lot. Because, you know, you're 16, like, you age, you feeling yourself. And it's like, nigga, you just left, bro. Like, you ain't gang,
grow up. You
nigga.
gotta take care of
You
your
ain't power moves. So then, like,
You ain't
How
power
you
moves.
think your mom's out of power moves? Though?
listen, nigga, she kicked me out on Christmas Day.
Oh, damn.
God damn.
That was a power move.
You know what I
That
mean?
was a power move.
Yo, she flexed on me. I was
That
like,
was a cold ass power move.
I made sure to grab my birth certificate and social security card first. So, nigga, I was
At least
smart.
you
Nigga. I
let
was
you
moving.
get
You made another power move with
I
that.
was-
Hey.
Nah, I already.
Because when I got kicked out.
No, you can tell by her mood.
Drop them shoes though.
I'm a smart nigga, so you could tell by how her mood basically what it's gonna go. I was like, oh, she gonna try and fry me. It was like the 7th time she told me she's gonna kick me out already. So I'm like, this time she looks a little more for real. Nah, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking say something. She tried to send me to bed at 7 o'clock
Nigga, you got
on
kicked
Christmas
out.
break when I'm 18. I was just like, yo,
Oh, damn.
I was like, yo.
Nigga, you was.
Go to fucking bed.
Look
Take
at
your
his
ass
face.
night night,
Yo.
nigga.
Yo, I laugh about it now. It was not funny at the
You not
time,
just gonna
nigga.
talk to me like that.
How?
Take
How?
your ass to
bed.
bed.
I was like, nigga, you don't even know. I cleaned the whole house. I did all the dishes, nigga. There's 7 niggas. I did all that
Did
for
your
me.
mom make you do that so you had to clean everything before you open presents?
First off, that year,
It's gonna get
that
deep.
year,
Right? Did he open some wounds? Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna get there too. That's another part. That year, she actually told all of us we weren't getting shit.
For some
we
shit you
weren't
did
getting
in
a damn
March?
thing. We weren't getting a damn thing. And not only that, if I get you it, that's what you're worth to me. And then it was
Oh,
nothing. I was like,
damn.
whoa. I'm like, you.
Wow.
So that's why I have thick
What
skin.
did
You know
y'all
what I mean?
do
Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But well, it
Yo,
just
this
was
is
what it
wild.
was. It was what
there?
it
Woke
was.
up one morning and she's like,
Fuck
why
these
the fuck I have all
kids.
these kids?
So
Them kids.
Kids was a
Fuck
picture.
them kids.
Fuck them them kids.
Yes, nigga.
Girl, I need a-
Damn.
Yes.
Damn, Andino.
I
I
feel
you,
moms,
bro.
okay? I
Great
feel
job,
her.
parents.
You know what I mean? So
She had
like
7
Mama
kids, yo. I'm
Massachusetts, we
taking a break
understand
too. For
This
2
the-
years.
We understand it, Mama Massachusetts.
in the hindsight, like now I do because I would never want kids, but like now I
Yeah.
understand. You know what I mean? At the time, I'm like, well, damn, I ain't asked to be here neither, nigga. Fuck, like I just want to go give gifts to like my girlfriend that I've been with for 4 years. You mad because you ain't had a relationship? I was talking big shit. I was.
Yo,
I
you're,
was,
I
I
would
was
get your
talking
ass out,
big
too.
shit. I was.
And you would have never got your birth certificate or your social security
I
card.
grabbed it before the argument. You're not hearing me. All right, power moves.
He knew.
Power moves.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I
Grabbed
see
it
where this
before
is
you
going.
started
All I'm saying.
I see where this is going.
Let you have brought up my relationship
No,
in the
no,
middle
no.
of an argument between me and you. It's over.
Yeah. I
You're
was
not my kid anymore.
I was not. That's basically how it went. But then
Yo, I
like,
seen some crazy. Go ahead.
so she kicked me out. Then I slept on my boys' floor for about the rest of senior year.
Aw.
Yeah, I not cause I had the grades. I was smart enough to do it. But I was like, so like they gave you financial aid, and at the time that sounded like free money to me.
That is free money.
Yeah, that's what I
So you
thought.
gotta pay it
That's
back.
what
Yee.
I was like 3 years in. Nobody showed me my debt. There's like some site you go on like Nelnet or some shit, and they like showed how much a month, and I was like, yo, this ain't it. This ain't it, because I was there for not even for the right reasons. But I guess it did work out because I had gained a lot of weight, like a lot of weight. I got real super fat, and I had gray hair. She was stressing me that much.
Gray hair?
Yo, she was stressing me like that.
Wait, you was fat and had gray hair?
Damn.
Under 20.
All right.
Get over there, yo.
I need some of that.
You was fat.
Yo.
So I ended up having a conversation with my doctor, and this is like part of how power moves came along. I ended up losing 100 pounds in a year.
Fire.
And
Powerful.
yeah,
You're dope, Aric.
Powerful.
You're dope.
I'm all right. So
Yeah,
then like
get dope.
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
I
Why is it the first thing
that
niggas
good
always
shit,
do?
baby. That good no, so when I was 20,
No, it's either crack or AIDS. To be honest.
so
Crack or
I
AIDS.
Do that crack or cocaine.
well,
No, I didn't say cocaine.
believe
I
it
said
or not,
AIDS.
guys, a good regimen will actually do the body justice.
Because that's
said or
what
AIDS.
that's what they think. It's either you're
That's
on
what they
crack
think, bro.
or you're on AIDS or you got
They
AIDS.
can't,
Like
they-
yeah.
no one ever gives a big person credit for working out.
You know what I mean? They'll do anything to
Nobody
discredit
ever
you.
gives a big person that
Anything to
Yo.
discredit you.
You sick?
Or you got surgery.
Yeah. So
Or
like
you got surgery.
it's like,
Yo,
all right.
you went and got that liposuction?
So it was as simple
You got
as
the lipo band.
He got the lipo.
That's fucked up.
literally watching what I eat. You know what I mean? So like my doctor broke it down to me. He said, you have a very strong mind, you know, but if your body can't keep up with it, it's basically pointless. So like you got if you got like an eagle in a cage, this is what he said. He's like, you got an eagle in a cage, like it's beautiful. You know what I mean? But it's in a cage. Like, what are you doing? You gotta fly, son. You gotta spread your wings. So I was like, all right.
Fly, but you can't fly.
I was like, all right. I
Oh
hear
my
you.
god.
That was my first adult doctor though, because everyone else they just say
Doctor
you're
was like,
fat.
you can't fly with your fat ass.
Basically. Yo, she's fucking torch. I wasn't ready for this. I
Y'all didn't catch it the
Yo,
first
no
time.
cap though. No cap though.
said
Doctors,
what?
if
He
doctors
said
started
what?
talking to motherfuckers
He
like
said,
that,
but
though,
you have a strong mind.
No, but the thing was, because I would hear from
sorry,
him.
Eric.
Other
Oh
doctors
my
would call me fat, but I'm like, nigga, you fatter than me. What the fuck?
You
Fuck wrong with you?
Doctor can't even fly like a bird.
You get what I'm talking about? So like,
You
so it is
fucked
what it is.
up.
All right. So I was then 20 when I lost the weight. I was in college. I was kind of just coasting. Doing my shit, and general studies. If you went to college, they make you take pointless classes you don't need to.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, believe it or not, I had to take creative writing. I was like, all right. So she said every day we have to write in our journal for 15 minutes and just like write a poem. I was like, wow.
Writing bars.
So no, well, I did it the first 2 times. I was
I was
like,
wow.
this is really fucking whack. I don't want to do this at all. And then she was like, I was like, can I put a beat to it? And she said, sure, I guess technically. And she told me rap stands for rhythm and poetry.
Talk
I
that
was
talk.
like,
I didn't know
Bars.
that.
Was this a black
Bars,
lady? You didn't know
Stood
that?
for that.
wasn't even a black lady. That's what had me. I was like, that's my eyes lit up like that. I was like,
Nigga,
whoa.
I did not know that. R.A.P. Rhythm and poetry.
Talking to the mic.
Now you like rap?
That's fire.
And that's really what it is. That's really what it is.
Somebody else tell me that rap ain't fucking
Oh my
poetry.
So
Yo.
I was taking a creative writing class.
Oh my god, the bitch.
Yo, she,
Sorry.
Mind blown.
So I was taking it.
Yo.
Rap
All right.
R.A.P. was a whole acronym.
go ahead, get it
She's
one more
on-
time.
you
One more
know
time.
what?
Get it out your system. Go ahead.
Singer said
You know what? She's on
Oh
timeout.
my.
She's on
You
timeout.
know timeout. It's
You
in the
gotta go
corner.
over there.
30-second timeout.
It's too far. I can't fly. I can't fly right now.
So I turned when I was in the class. I started off. I was definitely ass, and I was very aware of that. So I was like, but I was obsessed with it. You get what I'm saying? I was obsessed with it, and I knew in my head I could be nice, like the flows and shit I was putting together. I was like, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't. I literally just loved it, and it was nothing. So I kept doing it, and I got bars on bars on bars on bars on bars. We'll get into that later. But I got bars on bars, and I was writing songs, and they a lot of them are throwaways. So you'll never hear the light of day, but you know what I mean? But you got to get that out of you. You have to get that out of you. I was watching interviews with people. They're like, yo, if you want to be good at anything, do it. So I was losing the weight while I started rapping. So I was kind of like happier. And then, I know, right? Right. Something nice. Is she being sarcastic? I don't even know anymore.
You never told me
I don't even know anymore, actually. I put a little too much faith in you right now.
I don't have a human emoji, just a smile.
Okay, all right. So,
I'm dying, yo.
So and then that's when I started rapping at 20. I'm 25 now, so it's not like it's something I wanted my whole life. It kind of found me, which is pretty cool. So then what gave me the confidence to keep going, because I didn't have that necessarily to push yourself out there. It is nerve-wracking. Even to this day, I still get nervous. Even when I do like mass shoot some shit. Like, you really don't know if people like you. If not, like, yeah, you go up there with that. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm nice. But nigga, everybody know like, yo, don't
That's
fuck
how
up.
you gotta do. That's how you gotta do.
You're a
You know what I mean?
I don't
You're a
give a fuck
beast.
how comfortable you are with anything. I still get nervous before jiu-jitsu matches, wrestling tournaments, everything. I said that to one of my instructors before, and he just put it down plain. He was like, "You're nervous because you care."
I
It's
feel
just
like,
like-
yeah. I feel like you're nervous only when you tell yourself you're nervous.
It's nice.
I feel like
No matter how good you
yeah.
are.
Word.
I feel like anything that you feel like you want to put your all into is just like jumping off of a plane. You're up there anyway. You're getting pushed off the plane anyway. You signed the contract to get pushed off. Somebody gonna push you off. You gotta jump off, and you better hope
Yo,
you land
talking
on
about
your,
that, I don't
you
even
better,
know
you
if
have
he's
to.
watching, but shout out to my bro Michael. He just jumped out of the plane.
Shout out,
He's
okay,
bold.
because I want to go skydiving. Okay, can I
He's
say
bold.
that?
He said he wants to go
You're
again.
lit. You're lit. You're lit.
trying
That's
to go.
dope. Can I say something about Aric while we're on the subject of Aric?
Nothing,
no fat jokes, I promise.
Go ahead.
No
Go
fat
ahead.
But speaking of comfort zone and stepping out of your comfort zone, they shout out to Aric for the many times that Malay was in her emotions, and I could not find anybody to host Speak and Eat or to be there for Speak and Eat. Like, yo, I was going through a lot of bullshit last year, and he was like, "Hi, I never did this before, but I got you." And even though he was nervous,
I'm glad you're talking about that because that was
or
one of my
whatever,
questions.
he stepped out of his comfort zone and he hosted the whole thing, and he took care of the whole thing. And I feel like I owe you my life on some real
That's
shit.
not
So
that.
that's my
Maybe another
business.
show or something if I like.
Word.
Promise
Yo,
you,
he
I want your
did.
life. Like, I
If
don't
you
want your
gonna
life.
do me
You
a
got
favor,
that.
I mean the first one back, like the first
Nigga,
one.
he done hosted shows. He had many. Shut up. I gave you several features. As many people asked me for double features, I was like, yo, I can't keep paying you to be a feature. I gotta pay somebody else that never did it. But
So-
no, shout out to you because speaking of stepping out of comfort zones, you did that, and that shit is lit, and I'm never gonna forget it.
Shout out to my mom too, because she.
Even though she kicked me.
Yeah, although we had like our beef and shit, you know, it's still your mother. So she teaches you a lot. She's instilled that at me. Black women are really, and they'll just tell you how it is. Like, it's just that's how it goes. You know what I mean? And that's how it's supposed to. The best advice she ever gave me was, quote, figure it the fuck out.
Yes.
Quote, unquote. Like,
Figure it out.
it's really that simple. It's like you apply yourself,
Your mom
son.
said that too?
Yeah, bro.
I thought
Your
my
mom
mom
too?
coined that shit. This means something.
Man, they all know that, but it's got the same phrases. There's like 10 phrases they all got.
They
Don't,
all say the same shit.
It's just
you know what
like
I'm saying?
how
Don't
many-
touch nothing in the store. Shut up when I'm talking on the phone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Clean your room.
Don't make me look stupid in
Don't
public.
make me look stupid in public.
oh, but she's
Don't make
black
me
and
embarrass
Puerto
you in front
Rican.
of your little
Because I'll
friends.
beat you in front of
I'm
all
not
these
one of your
motherfuckers.
little friends.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm not. That's the number one.
I'm not one of your little
Not
friends.
Just
one
because
of
you
your
busting
friends.
nuts.
And
Like,
you know what
yo.
I be
She said
saying?
that?
You gotta get that?
I be saying I know.
My mom had
I
faith
know
and
that.
confidence that we weren't busting them.
Nah.
But to this
Nah.
day, I got thick skin.
Yo, I
you know
never
what I mean?
admitted to my parents that I ever lost my virginity. I don't
Even
know
after you
why.
had a kid?
Yeah, no, nah.
I'm still a
But
virgin.
but pretty much,
still a virgin.
but pretty much.
When
Like,
I lost, yo.
They do always fucking.
When I lost my virginity, no, actually, when I lied to my parents and told them I lost my virginity, but I really did. I just wanted to piss them off.
What? Oh,
Who does that?
Because remember I was telling y'all last show I had a Puerto Rican boyfriend and my dad hated that he was Puerto Rican. He was my first
Oh.
boyfriend ever. And my dad hated that he was Spanish because he was like he really strongly feels like felt. I don't know if he still feels the same thing. He feels like that we should be dating our own race. Or whatever. I don't agree. I don't agree. But at the time, that's what he said. So, like, I wanted to piss them off and make them think that, I lost my virginity.
I'm mixed as fuck, so I'll
Me
never
too.
understand
You know what I mean?
that. Like, so it's like
Spanish people are black too. Like y'all. Yeah, real talk. You are. If you
He
do
was
the, if
so
you do the history.
focused on you don't know the same language as them. When you're at the table with them, they're probably gonna be plotting to kill you. You're never gonna know.
That's OD.
And
Bullshitting.
I never thought of it like, yo,
OD.
I was hanging on
That's
to him just
OD.
because my parents didn't like him, but he cheated.
See,
on me.
that's the thing too. 'Cause
So fuck you, Gabe.
school had taught me
He
Facts.
cheated on
Holy
me.
shit, she's saying
when I
names.
when I was in school, like I was learning. It was that's the first time I've actually been in classes where I was the only black person, and like it was like all white people. I was like, whoa! It was a real culture shock to me. So then like
Damn.
I started learning more about how basically everything around you is a lie. It's like kind of like a system set up to put you in place. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I mean? There's no job securities. They'll take it from you if they want to, and then now you can't feed your family. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So this is why self-invest. Shout out her.
Shout out.
Stay elevated, live free, but
Like,
invest in
yeah.
yourself. That's real shit. That's real
Yeah.
shit. So that's what I took from like being there. It just wasn't it, man. It just wasn't it.
Yo, your story is dope. I didn't even know all that shit about you.
I don't be telling people because I'm really
Yeah.
not an emotional
I know you
person.
a little fucking wild.
I'm really not. I don't like.
You know
You're
what?
dope.
You
You're
know
dope, Aric.
me when I relate to artists, especially when it comes to music, is when somebody can be vulnerable.
yeah, I
Like
don't do
Dipsy
that.
said, if we relate, we're related,
Yeah.
and I like that.
Say it again.
Yeah.
I love
So
that.
right now,
I
this whole
love it.
conversation,
Love that quote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, so I could talk to people like in my music, I'm not always like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just feel like just suck it the fuck up, son.
You have to.
I be like that
You
too,
have
but we still emotional. We still got feelings,
We
and
have to
sometimes
do
we
it.
gotta, unwind and
And that's what the right
am
comes
working
in.
on it.
have some
I
therapy
definitely
with
feel
yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people
That's real.
they see you smile and they see like you continue. You're supposed to keep going. You're not supposed to be walking around looking all mopey and stuff. You're never gonna know what somebody is going through unless they tell you. But that doesn't mean that just because you don't know what a person is going through that you treat them any type of way.
So I was a psych major before I left, and I also got into
I seen
job.
you should said mental health advocate, right?
And I am. I really am. Because that's when I started learning things about, like, even my family. You know what I mean? It puts things into perspective. Because when you're in it, you don't know. And if you don't know, because, like, our communities, we do a terrible job at it. We just sweep it under the rug. And, like, it's whatever. Suck it the fuck up, basically. You know what I mean? So I was raised. And then, like, I didn't know bipolar was a real thing. I thought it was a fucking joke. Yo, there's, like, it's genuine. So I started working in the mental health field. You know what I mean? That's when I first got the idea. I'm like, yo, these people, they're misunderstood. You know what I mean? So, like,
They are.
I just felt like I could empathize with them because that's like, I've been through that shit with people
That's the
dealing with me, the
word.
pressure, what it is, and, like,
Listen.
what's going on in your mind. So, that's how, well, go ahead.
Speaking of what you just said,
Mhm.
I'm so sick of people saying or downplaying any type of mental issue. Depression is real.
It is.
Being bipolar is real. Anxiety is real. I'm sick and tired of people constantly feeling like just because a person is feeling some type of way that they're wrong. That's not it. Like, people go through shit all the time. Depression is real. Depression is real.
I didn't believe it
It's
was.
real.
I really didn't. Yeah, even while I was fat, 100 pounds, stressed out, gray
You were
hair, I was
depressed?
like, that's what depression is. It's got to be. Nigga. I was like,
You was
the fuck
around
is that?
white kids,
You know
dog.
what I mean? So
Yo,
I was like,
you had a hard life.
I was like, yo,
Because
son.
he was around white kids.
Yo,
No, because
son.
he was fat. he was fat and was around white kids, and he was black.
Yeah,
That was a
bro. All that
lot.
shit at once. I had a couple of them say I look like Michael
Oh,
Brown.
my
I'm
God.
like, should I uppercut him? Should I uppercut this nigga? RP to Mike Brown too. Like,
Yo, you lit.
I
You're
thought about
lit,
it, but I didn't
Aric.
know like if you hit a white person, don't you go to jail immediately? I don't know.
You should be very. You should be very proud of yourself.
I don't know.
Like,
That's
for
how I
real.
felt. So I'm like, I do have thick skin. And I've heard worse. I was like, hey, that was actually pretty stupid. So
You're
you
awesome.
should probably.
You're awesome.
All
You
right,
should be very
we're gonna talk about the music. I love you brought it up earlier, Wonton, and earlier
Wonton.
before we started, I like No Chance too. I love when you're on those type of that sound that like
The
that
double
shit,
A.
that shit that just knock like I don't know. Do you prefer those type of beats? Or
So
does it don't matter? Because I feel like you be I don't know, man. You different on them type of shits. Man.
I've been there when he selects beats. It's nothing specific. It's if he could. Hey, like, that's when he knows. He's like, I'm gonna do something to this. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do something to it. You know what I mean?
Word.
So that's when I hear a song. I hear a beat. I feel like it's the pulse of a song. You know what I mean? When I first hear it. So I like somebody. I think it was a Jay-Z interview. He's like, if the beat can rock a stadium, you imagine rocking a stadium with no words. Do that. I was like, because it does over half the battle for you. Because now you have somebody who's gonna like the beat, and then I know I can put words to it and do it justice.
If you a producer that make a fucking sick ass beat like that people could just vibe, yo, shout out.
I'm gonna get out to my shout outs real quick. Now that you say that,
Shout
shout out
out.
Ethan. Shout out Ethan.
Butler.
Ethan Butler. Shout out Alpha Male. The alternative's on the fucking way, boy. Let me tell you. So like,
Gangland out right now, man.
Gangland.
that shit's hard. That shit, I was
That
doing.
shit is
I
hard.
was doing extra sets today. I'm a strong
Woo,
nigga.
that
Like,
shit was
yeah.
fire.
Don't nigga
See
boo
that
boo the fool.
6, this nigga.
So then, yeah, that's how I pick a song. Hear the beat. I find like it's almost like translating a language. Like right now, whatever's going. Hey, I'm getting this money in bands. I'm flipping that 3 in your train. I know what it is. I know what it is. Sorry, do you have a call? No. So like,
Fuck got an alarm at 10.
where this nigga gotta go? So like,
I was gonna say something.
say it.
Nah, that was snitch. No, I can't. I'm not going to.
So like I said, it goes into the melodies, and then because of what I've learned from creative writing, that's why I feel like I have an edge when I do write. You know what I mean? I definitely love rap like a lot. I feel like I've mastered it, but in reality, as an artist, you could do it. You know what I mean? But like everyone raps right now, so if you can't do more than one thing. It's gonna be like hard for you to like catch wind of what's going on. So like you gotta throw some melodies in there, you gotta throw some bars. People aren't gonna like you for one thing. Like Tory Lanez is a prime example.
This nigga Tory
He's
Lanez.
I haven't. He got bars like crazy, and I was like, yo, fuck with mad if I'm like, yo, this
I
nigga's
don't
wild.
care about his bars. I want to know why he got arrested and
got
Megan Thee
arrested?
Stallion is a
So you had a thing on
victim
him.
in the police report.
What?
Like, yeah.
So this goes
I
back
know
to
nothing
the.
about
Yeah.
it. He raped her.
You
didn't see
Anyway.
what happened?
Whoa,
You
no,
didn't
he
see
did
what
not
happened?
do that.
Probably
Huh?
did.
You didn't see what happened? He's trending right now.
So, all right. So this is what happened. This from what I gather from the story. There was an argument, a dispute. A gun was fired in the air. Then cops came up, pulled up, found him with a gun and Megan Thee Stallion. Right. So now the media does a good job of portraying whatever they want. People don't even fucking
All
click.
right, Donald Trump.
No, it's
All
not.
right, Donald.
Not only him, but it's everybody.
I feel
This
you.
is how
I know.
this is how black people are painted too. And when I learned in the mass communication classes, like there's 6 major media outlets that push whatever they want to. You know what I mean? And that's what people see, and that's what they believe because they trust them. They're supposed to be the experts.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They establish that trust, and they'll tell you whatever. You put a lab coat on, people just believe what the fuck you say. Like they gave niggas syphilis like that.
It's facts.
On some real shit. Actually, nah, they gave niggas syphilis, like, on some real shit.
shit
Like,
is-
nigga, what the fuck,
You
bro?
can look that
You
shit
get what I'm
up.
talking about?
AIDS, syphilis, coronavirus.
That's just pure evil.
Talk that talk.
But that's how the media works, you know what I
That'll
mean?
be
Because
a
they have the
5-hour
power
show.
to do that. And it's what
Yeah.
controls the
I
masses.
was on the shade room.
So, whatever's going on with him, I can say I don't know. You know what I
That's
mean?
my news source.
See the shade room?
Nah, I'm like kidding, but that's what I seen to that.
Yeah.
That's what I seen the story of.
So there's like primary sources and secondary sources. So like if you're not there's like the game of telephone. The story ain't even straight. You know what I mean? So like whoever's the first to the information wins because humans.
TMZ.
You know what I mean?
Humans. Yo, that Kobe shit was nasty.
Yeah, humans can't take
How they did that Kobe shit.
I didn't see it.
the information again. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I didn't see it.
So they'll put it out.
They put out Kobe's death before the family knew that he even died.
You get what I'm saying? It's shit like that. and shit like that. So they put it out there
That's heartbreaking.
because they beat him. They beat whoever to the punch. Now everybody knows. And then if there was second information coming, people are now combative with it because then they're like, nah. You know what I mean? If you go on the CDC website, even right now about the coronavirus, they'll tell you now, well, we found out it actually doesn't even stick to material like we thought it did.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit.
You know what prime example. That's literally happening right now. You get what I'm talking about? So the media, I encourage people to do their own research and formulate your own opinion.
Yeah,
Self-awareness
stop just
is
reading the
really key.
headlines.
Yeah,
The
just the
headline is not the
headline. You don't
answer.
even click the article.
Click the article
And after you click
and read
the
it.
article,
Like-
go further research.
Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Eric, I have a question.
I may have an
You
answer.
and Omeezy. Writer's block. How do you guys get out of it?
Writer's block?
Talk about it.
We gotta fucking keep a stack of lighters in here.
I don't think I haven't
get
ran
writer's
into it
block.
yet.
I get writer's block a lot, all the time.
Say it
Fucking
again.
spicy.
What do you- what do you-
writer's block?
What do you mean, like, as far as
Writer's
I get it all the
block.
time. I
Every
don't know how
writer
you don't
that
get
I've
it.
met,
Right,
has
you're-
been into writer's
I
block.
get it
I've
all the-
never
Spicy.
met anybody that hasn't been in writer's block at least for a day.
I got it.
Oh,
all the
okay,
time.
so that's what you mean? All right, so getting stuck on something. Yeah, that happens. So,
Yeah,
like,
you can't write.
you get a certain amount of brain power you get to use. You know what I mean? You're not being fair to your mind. It literally has to do everything for you.
So how do each of you get out of it?
How-
You just put it down. I hope you don't force anything.
No,
you
you're
gotta
not
put it down.
supposed to. You
gotta
have to put
for a
it down.
second.
Or you go to something else.
But
And I come back the next day, you get some rest.
honestly,
It's like you working out the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't work out 3 hours.
I spoke to a rapper. He's in the UK. His name's Dot Rotten. He actually like FaceTimed me. I asked him about that, and he was
rotten, like that.
like what?
That rotten.
Dot Rotten. Dot Rotten.
That rotten.
Dot Rotten.
Isn't it?
Dot
That right, isn't it?
Dot Rotten.
Did I say it right, bro?
Absolutely.
But
But
she did it with a smile, dimple, everything.
he told me straight up. He told me straight up. He's like, you're thinking too much. He's like, you're thinking way too much. He's like, what the fuck you think? He's like, do you know how to rap? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, so you're thinking too much. He's like, you're trying to make every single line the hardest bar you've ever written in your life. Just fucking write, bro. Just write. He's like, just you're thinking way too much, bro. I'm like, well, I'm supposed to. I want this shit to be hard. He's like, nah, it's gonna be hard because you're a good rapper. He's like, stop. He's just stop thinking. You're thinking too
Second
much.
Yo,
guessing
it'd be
yourself.
crazy too. I don't know if
Yeah.
any of you guys do this while listening. Like I will hear something, I'd hear like a half a verse, everything would be simple, and I hear one bar.
Yeah.
That one bar would make me like the whole song. No, it would make me like
Yeah.
the whole song. Like
Yeah.
y'all
Really?
yeah.
That's honestly
Because
a
it's like yo,
style.
that shit was hard as fuck. Like
Yeah.
just the creativity of a hard ass metaphor, no matter where it is on the track, it could be in the hook. Like damn yo, you were creative as hell in this moment right here.
That's a style.
And
though.
then I also look at it because I know writing music.
Yeah.
It's like you're writing, you don't even get to that part yet. You didn't even have that in your head, but
Yeah.
leading up to this, whatever the hell you were writing 5 minutes prior made you think
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like I feel the creativity into everything.
That's
so
honestly-
that one
That's a
bar,
style.
that one bar, like I say, maybe like the whole song.
Can I say one thing to that? Right. One thing to that. To what you just said.
Right.
What I feel like is so dope to that. Why I had to apply. Well, what just recently happened? Heisman. Everybody here knows who Heisman is.
Yep.
I
Shout out
didn't
to
even
God.
know dude
Shout
had
out
like
to
a
him.
whole like album or EP. I don't know what he called it, mixtape or whatever. But he got some Loner and Stoner album thing out.
Yeah.
And as soon as I put that shit on, I was like, yo, like every
Yeah.
bar, like from beginning
So
to
that's how
end,
I feel about music.
was like,
know,
what
That's
the
how I feel about
fudge?
You know who was the producer?
It
I
was
forgot his
crazy.
name. I forgot his name, but shout out
It was crazy. It
the
was
Loner and the Stoner is Heisman, and
crazy.
shout out
Is
to
that how you say his
him.
name? Felice?
Yeah, his beats are fire.
Listen, I was
There's-
listening to that shit working out, and I could
And that-
one
and
song
that
I could
mixtape
not
is
stop
hard,
playing
too.
back. That whole mixtape is hard.
Mhm.
Everything on that
That shit
mixtape is hard. I
hard.
could not even pick which one was. Listen to number 3. That's my favorite one.
So that's why I
If,
listen to
if you
music.
listen to any song on that album, listen to that. Ooh,
But there's a
Heisman, yo, shout out Heisman. That
point
shit's
I
so.
wanted to make.
That shit's sick.
What you were saying about that one part, like that could be. I do that sometimes on purpose. Like if you listen to God's Plan, ask some little kid all the words. They don't know. They know the part that she said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only part. You gotta have a part
Memorable part.
that somebody's gonna
Stand
repeat
out part.
over and over.
It's called
you
the
know what I mean?
bridge.
So that's a style,
That's why
honestly.
Drake is so popular.
He
because
knows
there's
that
always
shit.
a specific part in his song
Is that your
that
one?
it's just like, oh, especially that little slide shit that he got. I just learned to
I
dance. So.
hate that song.
Okay, so
The
that.
moment I heard that,
I
For the
love it.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Well, I think I just love it just because I know the dance.
That's for the TikTok.
Oh, lifesaver.
I like rapping
Stay
Drake.
hydrated,
I like
my
when
friends.
Drake just spit.
Me too.
Me too.
So
I don't
that's what-
really
that's
like
what I go
singing
do.
shit. I like when he
Fire.
spit.
There's people who like him for different things. You know what I mean?
And that's why he's one of the GOATs, and his fans are his fan base is what it is. Like he had this run because he touched so many different lanes.
You get what I mean? And that's what I feel like I can
Love
do.
it or hate it.
And the only reason I feel like I could do that is because she's very knowledgeable. She told me growing up, she's like, you shouldn't just like one song, like, or like
about?
type of music. My mom, she would play shit like Nickelback, fucking. Yeah, I was like, this is fire, yo.
This is how you remind me.
And I'm like, just because I'm black doesn't mean I shouldn't like this. You know what I mean? That shit ain't right. So I just, if I like it, I like it.
It's fire, yo. It's
Weird.
fire.
We had this conversation with somebody
Black
before.
music. Black people created rock and roll.
But because we
That's
said
the
this
other
before.
thing.
Niggas like Nickelback, but white people trash
White
them.
people trash Nickelback.
And I don't know why.
Because they're Canadian.
Because it's cool. Because it's cool. Because it's cool. No
different.
bullshit.
It's different.
You don't scream. They want to hear.
Yo,
Shout out Nickelback.
Can I change the subject and ask a question?
go ahead, yo.
It came from one of our listeners, Royal Chris. I know y'all know who she is. The fucking
course.
bud. She got the
Shout
fire
out-
ass
yeah,
bud.
shout
Y'all
out
If
to
y'all know-
her.
having a good ass time right
If
now.
y'all know, oh shit. If y'all know-
Parasailing and shit.
Fucking shout out Royal Chris. She's fucking fire
Aye,
as fuck. Okay, she has a question for all of us. She wanted to know what is rich to us.
What is rich?
That's a mentality. Go ahead.
Y'all remember the famous Bob Marley clip? He said, you make a lot of money. He said, what's a lot of money? You make millions? He said, nah. He said, so you're a rich man? He's like, what's rich? You got a lot of possessions? He's like, nah, that's not my type of riches. My riches is life forever.
Yes.
That is my favorite
Oh,
quote of
but what's
anybody.
rich to you?
What you say, it's pretty much, I don't want to steal it, but it's pretty much the same to me. Like,
Before,
I want to,
before you heard that, what was rich?
I heard that when I was a kid.
If I'm going to put a
Before you, okay, so before you
So
heard that, did you think rich was enough?
that
Well,
resonated
I mean, obviously,
so
I
much
think
with me.
people-
Like, you can't take none of this with us after.
Yeah.
If
You know
I
what mean?
were to
it'll
put
be nice to have foreigns and mansions. It'd be nice, yeah. But if you're in an empty mansion with no family, no friends, what's the point? I mean, I think J. Cole said it. Like,
But that's the
Yeah,
thing,
but
you
you're
don't wanna have
rich.
fake family and friends.
You
You rich, nigga, you rich,
So
you
this
got-
is how I feel.
a
about
lot of
it.
rich people are
Yeah.
depressed
you
and
feel
kill
rich?
It
themselves.
depends.
That's
See,
true, that's true.
that's a fact
But
too.
it all depends on what rich is to you.
Yeah.
Them people probably was
They
rich
probably feel
with
poor.
with money, but never felt rich.
Health.
If I'm going to put a monetary value on it, I learned, I think it was from Jay Morrison. He's like, he does real estate, which has the most self-made millionaires of any profession. So definitely look into that. Someone's always going to need a house. He was saying $72,000 a year will get you over scarcity, right? So what that is, like, we're chasing our bills all the time. This consistent need to work. We don't have the financial freedom. I hate missing my brother's fucking
Yes.
basketball game because I go to a clock in at work. That's some bullshit. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? So if I would, the rich, I feel like at least $100K where you could live off and find a way to like
Say
do what
it.
you want.
Say it.
That's what I feel
Oh
like rich.
my-
Financial freedom.
Okay.
Not like
Okay.
not
No,
like
no, no.
you know.
I think it's
That's
just
how I
that.
feel. Okay,
I think it's
okay.
financial. I don't even think it's 100K. If it's you're
Mhm.
able
That's
to
for you,
live
exactly, yeah.
freely and at the same time be able to
Yes.
do whatever the hell you want to do.
Oh my God.
That's
Yes.
all I want. That
Yes,
is
yes,
rich
that's
to
it,
me.
that's it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I love everybody at this table.
But
I
I
thought
mean,
somebody was
if
gonna
we
say
if we
something
if we I mean that's the mentality that we all have. But if we all sit there, we all be like that nigga's rich. We all know we're talking about wealth at the same time. So it's like we all at the same time coordinate rich motherfuckers
But
with
wealth
how
is
much
what
money.
you feel
Yeah,
like
much
but
money they
just
got.
because you're rich doesn't mean you're wealthy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
To them, they could be broke.
You could be wealthy. You could have massive money. You can because rich to me is being as successful as you want to be without having any restraints to anything that you want to do
Yeah.
freely. That's what success is.
yeah.
That's what rich is to me. I feel like I'm successful right now, but I don't feel like I'm not as successful as I want to be. And I feel like that's when you're rich, when you're as successful as you want to be, when you're able to invest in yourself as much as you want, not have to wait for a certain amount of money to come through, not have to wait for a certain individual, whatever. You could just go on and keep picking all these different individuals that you need to complete whatever project or whatever you want to continue your goal and your dream and not have to worry about money.
Nigga, we made it.
You can do that, bro.
It don't matter how much money you got. As long as you're able to do what you want to do, what Mike said, and be happy and be free.
But some of the happiest
That's what
people,
rich is to
Some
me.
of the happiest people are them backpackers. Like people that just travel the world with
Yo,
not a dollar.
Trains.
That is some of the
Mhm.
happiest people in the world. So you can do that without money. You can do all that without money. Like I could decide this week I don't want to go to work. I want to go to the beach with my daughter.
And some of the most
You can do it
wealthy
right now.
people are
You can do
so
it right now.
miserable and unhappy. Look at Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Love him to death.
Yep.
But the man was one of the most miserable people in this whole wide world, and he will be the first one to tell you.
Yep.
He was set up though from birth. Like,
He's dead.
We're not gonna talk
yeah, I
about
mean that's
conspiracy.
fucked up, right?
I love him. I love him. But
we gotta let him
he
rest.
did-
Right?
He told everybody that he was unhappy and that he was lonely.
Yeah.
And this man had oh my goodness,
Yep.
the
I-
whole fucking world.
Side note,
The
And
music
he was so
industry was,
unhappy. Like, come on, happiness or success or being rich or wealthy is whatever you see it as, and you get it, and you don't have any restraints to it. To me,
I want to shout out Tyler Gifted.
Year.
Yeah.
shout out.
This I want to do this before I forget.
He's
Before
dope.
I forget. Before
Go
I
grab
forget.
his shirt. This guy killing him right now.
Oh shit.
The fuck.
Aside from him really doing engineering and shit, he also makes music. And he's really good at it too. You know what I mean? So he's been growing at a good
Gemini
rate. So that's definitely.
Wait, working.
You know what I mean?
Tyler's dope.
Who else I need to shout out? You already know my nigga Yola.
Yola.
Z1040 Yola.
I think he's feeling better now.
Yeah,
Belly
shout out
gang,
to
hashtag-
him.
Shout out him, man, for
Hashtag
real.
Belly Gang, whoever listening.
Fuck the 6-pack.
Hashtag Belly Gang, Belly Fat.
I know Sant just dropped some shit too.
Sans-
That's
The
just
prelude.
Fire.
King Blues. He just dropped some heat too.
Yeah, I like his energy.
You know what I mean? And
Damn,
he-
yo, this is a question
His
I've been
energy's fucking
dying
great.
to ask for
Uh-huh.
like 45 minutes. Not even. It's I swear to God.
Okay. Oh, the Massachusetts joint?
Now it's about like your writing process. Like
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what makes you, because when you perform, you have a lot of energy. But listening to your songs, you have a lot of energy. When you write, are you rocking while you writing? Like
Yes.
what is your writing process?
It
like?
depends. It depends what I'm going for. So if I'm like, the way I feel about songs is I feel like every line gotta be it. I'm going in to make the best song of my fucking life. Now, whether I do or not, whatever. You know what I mean? But like,
make a song
that's the
with 5
mentality.
minutes.
No, I don't. I take my time with it if I need to.
wrote a song.
So like, each line has to matter. It does. It holds a purpose to me. Cause like, it might not matter to someone else, but it's just one line to them. You know what I mean? So they'll hear the whole song. They're like, yeah, but then they get hit with like the one line that they think is it. So my writing process is really listen to the beat. If I like the beat, I can make something out of it.
It just all depends on the vibe and the flow.
I just need to translate whatever's going on in my head. It's a language. It ain't English. It's a language, and
That's
I
dope,
just get it
that's
off.
dope.
So
I just wish people actually listen to all the lyrics nowadays.
For real.
well, they
It's hard to do that though. You can't do that on one listen. You cannot do that on
You're
one
not
listen.
supposed to.
That's why they have mumble rap out now because people don't listen.
That's how I
You
feel.
got
So
it.
you want to hear that shit back 4 times? Why that shit?
Fuck
Yo,
us,
what? I heard she say, "One again."
That's
Get
a
it to the
yo.
point.
I actually
Why?
wrote that
What's
down
that?
for Massachusetts because that's the same thing with you. Where she say people still love that song. That song is. When did you fucking put that out, guy? That
What she
shit. That
say?
shit.
All right, hold on.
over
I gotta
4
tell you
years
real
old.
quick.
One of my
I gotta tell you real
favorites,
quick. I heard that shit 50 something times. See, I sent him the screenshot and everything.
I think
Yo,
I was there when you made that shit.
nigga, he said locked and loaded. Mac had made a change.
That was like 2015, 2014,
Do you know what Mac
For real?
means?
2014.
2014.
Make
yeah.
a change, bro. When that shit hit me the 52nd time I heard it, I was like, I was like, what, bro? So I'm like, that's the shit I like. If I can find gems in it, and that's why I try to drop that for people, because music is eternal. That track, once it's out there, then people can
I
run it
will
back.
forever love "Stay Focused," nigga. For as long as I live, I love that song so much.
Shout out Macway, yo.
I'm just saying, it's all touch.
I'm really hyped for the alternative, man. I really am. No bullshit. Like,
I am too. You understand? Yo, I've been fucking. I tell this guy to put out music for I don't know how long,
Love
man.
it up.
We giving these 2 day roses right now.
That's just crazy. Yo, we was briefly talking about your YouTube channel. How the hell did you get it to where it's at? And explain to people exactly what you do on there.
So I do reactions. I listen to a song and give my input, and people love watching that shit. So, but I react to UK rappers because I learned something. Americans, I don't know how to say this without offending anybody, but they don't support like other countries do. You know what I mean? So like I'm doing American reactions. 2 months goes by, I'm at 100 subscribers. I do one UK reaction, 1,000 subscribers. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to keep doing it. I got like 400 something videos on my channel right now, 1.5 million views, almost 10,000 subs right now. You know what I mean? But that's coming from, like, when I looked at my Spotify for this shit, Norway, Sweden, fucking Portugal, like, what the, you know what I mean? Like, you got to, the world, YouTube is for the world, not just America. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, I go through a lot of like Springfield artists page like YouTubes and shit, and I'm a YouTuber, so I look at everything. I look at their hashtags. They're putting Springfield local artists, you know what I mean, like Massachusetts, da da da. Like, why?
This thing
Only
came up
Springfield people are gonna hear it. Like, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Do you want to be Springfield famous? Sure, go ahead. You can rock the speaking knee all the time, whatever. But like, the world has
What
YouTube.
You guys said?
No,
He said it,
I'm
nigga.
saying speak-
He said it, nigga.
Because Speaking E is going global. Okay.
I'm saying speaking knee is the most lit shit in Springfield. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But
He said expand. The world's
the
big. Real
entire
talk.
world has the YouTube app on their phone.
Talk that talk.
So like you have to. It's all about hashtags. For everybody who's starting a YouTube, any of y'all, hashtags and tags in general, there's an algorithm. You know what I mean? So if I type in a word, rap, and if you put that tag in your video, I'm gonna scroll and eventually see it. You know what I mean? So it,
Oh my god.
Rhythm.
but it's also another thing. It's also the biggest thing actually. There's two things. Don't be lazy with it. I post 2 to 3 videos every single day.
Word.
On top of my day job, on top of writing music, I post videos. I edit. I went to school for filmmaking, so I know the shit, which is my like I had that up on most people, but like it's easy as fuck to learn. And 2, they gotta like what they're watching.
Word.
You're like, oh, you my boy, Mike. Like, I'll support you. I'll watch your shit. But then they click it and they're like, you know what I mean? They're going to turn it right off. And guess what? To get paid on YouTube, you need 4,000 watch hours at least. You could get 1,000 people to subscribe. You got 1,000 homies. Yo, go subscribe to my shit. I got you, bro. You're still not getting paid. You need 4,000 minimum watch hours. That means you got to
How many you got,
watch
Omeezy?
that shit.
How many you got?
Watch hours.
How many watch hours you got?
Like 3.7 million. Some shit
Ah,
like that.
I just want to say, I'm trying to join Power Moves because
For real.
Power Moves out here.
Yo, she done picked on me this whole interview. Like,
Fuck you, Aric, because you didn't
Now
look
she
at.
looking for a
Wait,
job.
She said
I
you
wanna
can't
say
fly.
something.
She said you got to buy 2 seats on the airplane.
Yeah.
All this shit.
I didn't say that, Mike, but that's a good one. You gotta wait 2 seasons.
That's fucked up.
But that's so good.
tell you
Nah,
what.
I just want to say fuck you, Aric, because
Why, thank you very much.
you
It's
looked
the
at
nicest
Omeezy
thing I
and
ever
said,
did.
"Oh yeah, Power Moves," but you didn't look at me and say, "Power Moves."
Do you see the shirt? I was just reading the shirt.
I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
I know you are. I know it's not. It really is. You know, I don't take it very
So that's the big thing. All right. You got to actually be likable and have good content. So that's the huge thing. And that generates revenue.
Word.
That's my YouTube so far.
Word.
You know what I mean? That's actual dollars that goes into your bank account from just sitting in front of a fucking camera. So like you got to put the time, the effort. You got to want to do it. Don't just be like, I'm gonna do one video and do another one next month. Like, no, you got to
Niggas
want
be
to do that shit.
half-assing a lot of shit.
Anything
that's
you half-ass
anything
is
in
not
life.
gonna work.
That
Anything
is
in
not
life.
a power
So, like,
move.
It's not a
Not
power
at all.
move. So like I work all weekend out of state. Me and him work together. You know what I mean? And then I get home tired as fuck, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. Let me turn on that camera and just do something real quick. Because I got fans literally waiting. They hit me up on Instagram like, yo, when's the next video dropping?
That's the thing.
Like,
That's the thing.
I'm like, damn, I can't sleep. They're like, nah, I need to watch some other shit.
And it
Like,
becomes bigger than you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
difference.
And now I drop a song, I link it on my fucking reaction. I'm like, yo, just make sure you check down the link down below. They check the shit because I check the views every day, and it goes up and up and up. You know what I mean? So you got to do that. You got to link merchandise. I've sold to the UK. There's people in the UK that have a Power Moves hoodie
That's
right now.
crazy,
Just
bro. I
because
can't thank him
told
enough
them.
for that. That's
Just because
really
I told him to. You know what I mean? They respect. I wake up every morning to 100 comments, scrolling. I read them. Yo, you're the best reactor I've ever seen. Yo, I love you. Yo, you're awesome.
I've
Like,
been seeing
that
these.
shit feels good
I've been
as fuck.
seeing these live reviews, and I think they're trash.
Yeah.
Like
what,
the
music? What you mean?
since COVID,
Yeah.
I've seen like on Facebook. I've
Live
seen just,
music
like,
review?
Yeah. Just
Oh, that's
like,
a hustle. That's a hustle.
It is, and it's just like
But it's also the way I get views is who I'm reacting to. If I react to Aric Andino, I'll get 100, 200 views. If I react to Eminem, I'm getting thousands
like
of
your
views.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like I don't know, man. It's just
So the live review shit is definitely whack.
That's
and
different.
It's
That's
something
different.
to do. 1, 2. You charge $2, skip the line. You get a quick buck. I would send my song in. I'm not paying nobody, but that's literally just one extra play, and then I'll leave the live. Like,
Yeah, me and him used to live together. I told him all the time, like, me personally, I'm not in it for the money. And I know that sounds stupid. Everybody's like, what you mean? I'm not in it for the money. And sometimes you can't be in it for the money because people see that. People see
Something
that
you
shit.
enjoy
Like, yo, this
doing, you're
dude's just
good
trying
at
to get a little
something.
buck off me. You know what I mean? People see that shit. So if you really genuinely show that you love something and they can feel that off the screen, that's where it happens. That's where it really happens. I mean, it's like, oh, he just wants money. I'm not gonna support this dude because, you know what I mean?
Just like what you said, It's all about the law of attraction. When all you want is success, and when all you want is just for people to hear you, that's what you're gonna get. And I feel like when you're asking for money and when you're looking for money and you put money on everything or a value on everything, that's you're not gonna just get money. You're not gonna get what you want.
That shit could backfire on you. Also, no matter how good you are at whatever the hell you're good at.
Everything with your heart.
So my advice to anybody trying to
But you
start,
still gotta get your money.
you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But people set that goal here. I want to get 1,000, and then they're not getting it. They get discouraged. Then they just stop. Set 100 first, and then 150, and then 200. Work your way up that way, because trust me, it's overwhelming, the shit. You know what I mean? When you really want something, like, damn, I deserve 1,000 subscribers. Why is it not happening? Then you're like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm gonna just go back to SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. You gotta. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and it took me a year to get to 10,000 subs. Other chain, you know what I mean? First started last summer. You know what I mean? With 3 subscribers last summer.
I
just want to say that I was one of those subscribers for all of his listeners. For all his listeners out there, I was one of those 3.
You got more questions?
Huh?
You got more questions?
We can keep going. What you mean?
I was asked, can I rap for you guys?
Go ahead. You can spit some shit.
Can you guys?
Spit what you
I'm like, yeah. Do you guys hear? Do you guys hear the beat in the background?
Y'all hear that shit?
I'm pretty sure.
If they do, yes, no, maybe. They do hear it.
Nah, that's just
With the mic cover, right?
It don't matter. I got you with the
they gonna keep going on and off any goddamn way.
Hey.
I got you with the
All right, bet. Let me see what's up.
This is your beat right here. This is your type.
Hey. So that's what I definitely like, those hype shit. I give it my double A is what it's called,
You
or
gonna
him.
rap so I can hype you up in the back? Go ahead, rap. I'm gonna hype you up.
Who and what? No, I don't need that.
Come on, Eric, do
Right.
it.
I lied.
I'm gonna hype you up.
No, thank you.
Even
No, thank
if you don't need it, all right? I'm gonna be the hype man.
I got this.
Go
I
ahead.
got this. Okay. No, you did this last time.
My man.
I remember this. It was Fabian was there too. Shout out Fabian.
Yep.
When we rapped together,
My little thing.
we got to work on it. We'll work.
Listen, I got you with the hype shit. Go ahead.
That's not what we're doing.
They hear the beat. 400.
That's what she said last time. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, blah. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
I was spitting like those thought provoking bars, and she's like, gang, gang. I'm like,
The hype is my job. It's my job.
What did you want me to do?
I know. We just pull the mic away. Pull the mic away.
The hype is my job. It's power moves.
all right, let me say.
I'm here
I'm
for it.
You said put the microwave.
gonna need y'all to tune in. I'm gonna need y'all to tune in.
I'm gonna still do the hype shit.
I'm about to go all the way in.
I got it.
All the way.
Savvy jokes, all that.
Damn, that shit is hard over there. Don't you hear that? That beat is crazy. All right, I have ADHD. Self-diagnosed myself.
Shout out
Jordan Lucas.
Shout out Jordan Lucas.
Shout out Jordan Lucas. Okay. All right.
Get it.
So I said. Stop
He ain't
it.
even started yet. He ain't even started.
All right.
Super
Are you
hyped
ready?
up.
If you're ready out there, drop a lightning bolt emoji in the comments one time.
We need 50 lightning.
Pew, 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 pew.
We gotta count them one by one. Oh my god.
Broom, broom.
Oh my god.
All right. This is the good stuff. Shout out Carla, because you held it down.
Well, you still not rapping.
400.
I'm waiting
Fuck
for that to
going
stop,
on?
bro. Like, you see the
Oh,
400
shit.
shit?
Shut up, Aric. You just had to sip some water with the
Okay,
thirsty
bet.
ass.
Hey.
Can't even fly. Shut up.
I said,
I'm just playing, Aric.
yo, Malay is the worst, bro. He's literally the worst.
Start with me about my hype man shit.
Tick,
Dog.
I can't smile when I'm rapping, man. I love cheesing. Like, it's hard,
This is
okay?
so tough, yo.
Are y'all gonna listen, niggas? All right, let's get into it. All right.
Yeah,
I said,
man. Trying to listen.
I say my problems couldn't faze me, but I've been smoking twice daily. All right, 4 times maybe. Actually, every hour as of late. Professionals prescribing evil medications. Most people's cases need urban meditation. Read a book on self-worth. Get a real education. Not get a whole truth, but everything in moderation. Say okay and listen. Don't ever state your business. I saw the arguments at home and pray the neighbors didn't. But honestly, man, it probably would have made a difference. Because I'm a ball like Harden when he changed position. They be focused chasing bitches, rolling with the fakest niggas. Find a ways to pay for liquor while his son wait for dinner. Baby mama rupture in the lung because she hate this nigga. And then she made a few points like a place kicker. Now I'm questioning why she let him stay with her. hand out knowing that a snake slither. And if you get bit, just don't bitch. I made an entrance. Fuck your list. I block exits brick by brick. The calluses from the kung fu grip. I use an open hand to punch your lip. Let me know we run those fists.
Gang, gang.
Nigga.
You need one of them buttons.
400.
Ugly face. Ugly face. Ugly face on the field. I know he's not done.
You guys can't hype me. I wasn't even close.
He wasn't
to done.
done.
Y'all niggas got hype.
He wasn't done.
All right. I'm gonna need a few minutes.
You gotta bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring that back, DJ. All right, so like, I'm gonna need you guys to not hype me up because I'm gonna get excited. Okay.
God, what you mean? That shit was hard. God, I'm sorry.
All right, go
ahead, guys.
Save it to the end. Okay. I say my problems couldn't faze me, but I've been smoking twice daily. All right, 4 times maybe. Actually, every hour as of lately. Professional medications. Well, most people's case need urban meditation. Read a book on self-worth. Get a real education. Not get a whole truth, but everything in moderation. Say okay and listen. Don't ever state your business. I started arguments at home and pray the neighbors didn't. But honestly, man, it probably would have made a difference. Because I'm a ball like Harden when he changed position. They be focused chasing bitches, rolling with the fakest niggas. Find a way to pay for liquor while his son wait for dinner. Baby mama rubs shit in the lung because she hate this nigga. And then she made a few points like a place kicker. And so I'm questioning why she let him stay with her. And how you hand out knowing that a snake slither. And if you get bit, just don't bitch. I made an entrance. Fuck your list. I block exits brick by brick. The calluses from the kung fu grip. I use an open hand to punch your lip. Yeah, let me know we can run those fists. I ain't tough, but I protect my kin. You try to bite, I'ma check your chin. They say sometime the best don't win. Underdog came to fetch your shtick. I run a piece of it all. You get cross trying to reach for the ball. Sleeping is wrong. My weakness is strong. Looked up so I could speak to the Lord. He replied that my spot is secured. Is it heaven? Cause I'm hella unsure. The way I'm living is flawed, but I ain't far from a fraud. Can't stand fake niggas like a cramp on my quad. I know you feel me, come on. And if not, I'm chopping you up. You so lame, dog, hobble along. And now you bitch want gobble the balls. Scream hop like a frog, jumping right at the jaws because of the way that I talk. Straight confidence. I got the ego to dominate 6 continents. Huge shout out to Russ. I pay homages. Influence me to follow my guts to my stomach big if everyone does it. World hunger and starving your mind is pure punishment. And feeding it lies is ill nourishment. Right? So be careful what you're watching, because double A advises when the subconscious. I said back to the topic, think we should rebuild. You pull hands out your pockets and you probably killed. And you know it's selected. Don't believe me for a second. I remember spending food stamps close to the 7th. Ashamed of that shit. Grew up, learned lessons, spend money other places and starving ourselves. I don't want to leave Springfield. I'm trying to help. Shit, they writing up a book to keep us right on the shelves. In the hood or in cells. Shit, college ain't better. White boy worked 10 times less than a nigga. But he still got a spot on the squad. School was an option. This pop's already got him his job. I don't understand how we could trust them at all, because the same ones killing us is writing the laws. Come on. Ain't no getting rid of me. Fight time, dead for our freedom and our liberty, or giving up a kidney. I mean, I'm really willingly. Amazing who could go on a killing spree, but to me and rice pay the price. Are you kidding me? Made me tough when they shut off the utilities. Can't keep up, I go beyond in infinity. Eyes locked on to all of my enemies, but I love all. I promise I do, especially the ones close who are honest and true. And yeah, I see my shot. If I got it, I shoot. Be mad at the game. I'm just lacing my shoes. And you know what I say when you sleepy and snooze. Do what you can while I do as I choose. Yeah, there isn't a truce. It's not my style. Strap them boots and I march them miles, cause the war ain't finished, huh? No, sir, this is only the beginning. Listen. I say, why wanna dip? Why home at the spot? Take care where you live. Don't leave in the rot. I need more role models, not Instagram thoughts. I need community leaders to get the gun off the block. And we ain't trusting the cops. Ain't no trusting the cops. Said it twice for you niggas, so you know what is up. I know what it looks like when the grass much greener, but water in your own is much more convenient. Came in the game, coach broad in the ringer. Her love lasts long like Nia. Says she a singer. Her favorite is Selena, but she quit a while back and sipped the margarita. If she looking for a prenup, and I can't help her. If she don't want dick, don't know what to tell her. When a nigga beat, she sang a cappella. Walls got ears from the attic to the cellar. You a star, be a stellar. Do what you want instead of being trapped in the walls of conformity and wait for a bonus check every other quarterly. Start up a kingdom to pass on the younger kings. Raise your daughters. Think like a mother queen. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bumblebee. R.I.P. to the great Ali. Fed food for thought and I sunk my teeth till my front gums bleed. Ma kicked the nigga out and she took them keys, but it all worked out because I'm needed where I be. I took no offense, and one day I hope we can all make amends. Close me out because I be knocking again with knowledge in hand, huh? And I'ma need those answers. Right, I can't rest till I hear some. No, sir. I say, hey, y'all fuck with that so far?
Yes. It was hard not to go 400 in the
Yo.
background. Or
Fool.
Okay, I got a little more than. I got a little more. I'm not even gonna hold you. I need a little water, yo. I don't know how. Yo, shout out Black Thought. That nigga be spitting for 10 minutes, bro. I'm like, let me try this shit.
Yo.
My mouth dry as
Since
fuck.
we're like talking about, well, you just rapped or whatever.
Mhm.
Top 5 rap voices.
Rap
of all
voices?
time.
That's
Shine.
That's I've never in my life thought of that.
Rap voices.
Like their voice, how it sounds. I think Black Thought is the best rapper all around. As
How
far as,
niggas sound? No.
no,
Eric,
so that's what I mean. Like his delivery, his voice,
No.
what he
All
says.
time. Like the
How
actual
his
sound of
voice
their
His
literally
resonates.
sounds.
Have you ever heard?
I'm thinking.
DMX.
I got J. Cole,
Young
Joyner.
Thug.
Lloyd Banks.
Danny
Jada.
Brown. ASAP Ferg. Niggas use their voices as
So I said
instruments.
Jada.
It is an instrument too. You're right. It is an instrument. So it really just depends if you like
J-Lo?
guitar more than drums, right?
Jada.
Oh.
The fuck?
I thought you said J-Lo.
Nah.
You can say J-Lo.
I've never been asked that question.
Me
Good
neither.
question.
You stumped me. If I were really gonna answer this question, I would tell you Eric Andino.
E40.
I would just tell you Eric Andino.
E40 got a rap voice.
Now, if I were to exclude myself,
I don't even like
Um,
E40 music like that.
I'm gonna tell you Mac Way. We gotta change the narrative, man. Fuck these niggas. That's how I'm starting to feel.
Oh,
That's how I'm starting to feel. On some real
God.
talk, man. On some real talk.
Yo,
Because
you
I
know
do
what's
like him.
crazy? Yo,
I can't tell you.
I've been like a fan of the radio. I
Uh-huh.
want to get on the radio. I want to fucking change radio. I want to do a lot. So I study as a DJ. I like to listen to these guys
Yeah.
because in the area I always say this: we have live DJs. These guys are actually spinning. It's not press play. Like it's not that. So it's dope. It's dope to listen to these guys when they're actually on. I haven't been listening to the radio. I don't remember the last time I listened to the radio.
No one listens
Straight
to the radio.
local
They'll
artist
listen to my
music.
CD
Straight local
back.
only.
That's all I listen to.
I want to say something to what Eric just said about how that's like a main question in any new artist interview. What artist can you compare yourself to? What artist do you think you sound? That's not a bad question at all. It's
You
not-
asking me?
No. I don't have a question. I'm just want to make a statement. I don't think that that's a bad question at all. But I love how your response was. Because a lot of people do come back and say, oh, I think I sound like so-and-so. Or a lot of people compare me to so-and-so. But I like how you came back and you was like, I sound like myself. I like myself. Because when you're recording music, you don't think of the person that you want to sound like.
You have no intentions on doing
You
that
don't.
shit.
You don't. But a lot of people do compare you to what's already out because that's what they already like. You know? And there's nothing wrong with being compared to other people. But what I like is your mindset. How you was able to come back and be like, I don't think I sound like anybody but Aric Andino.
Every single rap. No,
Love
she
it.
asked my favorite rap voice, Aric Andino. Every single person. Omeezy, who's the best rapper?
Me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how you should feel about your shit. If you, it's like your kid, bro. You're not gonna like. I'm not. I know this yo. You playing basketball, you gonna hype your kid up like, yo, son, go out there, do what you gotta do. The same shit as far as the music is. It's not completely me, but it's like what I have to represent and push. So like the only thing that should come out any artist's mouth, you need to feel like you're the best. If you don't,
What do you mean it's not
you're tripping.
completely you?
as far because I'm more than music. Everyone's more than music.
So
I
you-
do more than one thing. I like make music. I rap, but ultimately my goal is to like change things how they work.
So in your music,
Uh-huh.
from what you just said,
Yeah.
do you feel like you make your music to make other people like it, or do you make music to how you like it?
It's kind of both. So I like you gotta have that self awareness. You know what I mean? I know what I like, and that's really the final say. I have to like it. You know what I mean? If it's some shit that
As long as
only
that's
other
the
people
final say.
like, I'm not gonna do it. But like, I'm gonna put it out there. Majority of people should like it. The people who do, because I keep them in mind. Like, what would a listener? I don't say no crazy shit, nothing outlandish. I don't try to offend nobody. I like say the things that are user radio friendly that people can relate to and feel.
Okay.
I mean,
Same question.
there's a
Same
lane for
question.
everybody.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what was the question again? My bad. I was listening to him, but like,
Okay, Melly, spit that again.
How you feel?
No. Excuse me.
I think she'll just address.
Kay asked the question. I didn't realize I rearranged the question. I thought she asked what artist could you compare yourself to, but she asked what rapper voice do you like?
Yeah,
best?
she said rap voice. Yeah.
So like, sometimes like even if you do sound like somebody, sometimes it's just subconsciously. You don't even mean to. It's just who you listen to every day. You know what I mean? Like people tell me I rap like Eminem. I grew up listening to Eminem. You know, that's a compliment to me. But as far as styles and stuff like that, I don't think anybody in the world but does what I do. Like
Nah, they
sounds
don't.
how I
That's
sound.
that confidence.
You know what I mean?
That's
And
that
that is it is confidence. But like I pride myself in not being the next Eminem, but being the first Omeezy. You know what I mean? So like
Word.
that's
No, left, right hand. Left hand.
Yes. I pride myself in that because
Whoa,
you never
I
know.
was like, yo.
20 years from now,
Definitely not power moves.
Yo, I almost got slapped rejecting the left hand.
Yeah, should have had a V8. No.
I want to be the one 20 years from now that some other kid is gonna be like, yo, I want to be the next Omeezy. You know what I mean? So like, you have to be. There's a rapper and then there's an artist. You know what I mean? So like, I'm an artist. Like, there's never gonna be another J. Cole, Eminem, Pac. There's never gonna be another one, no matter how much you try. But you can be the best you. You know what I mean? So
even though you could sound like that, but just
yeah,
like you said,
I can. I'm versatile as fuck. I can change my ways up to sound like anybody I want, which is part of the talent. But like, when like my album is obviously different than a freestyle. Freestyle, you're just talking shit. An album, you're telling a story. I can do it all. But like, people ask me that question all the time. Actually, like, who do you compare yourself to? I can't.
I don't know who I sound
And
like.
if I can, I'm not doing the job I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great question. And I was supposed to rap first because I can't follow that.
That's my nigga. He capping. Yeah, he can, yo. That's why he
Right,
here.
right. Yeah, I
That's
know
why
you both
he
came
here.
in. They both was like, anybody ever rap on this shit? Like, come on,
But-
right. You got your eyes wide open.
I don't know.
Studying.
No, we got shit in the bank. We just got shit in the vault just for days. But like,
That's what it's supposed to be.
I was gonna spit. I'm not gonna spit that shit. I
Spit,
told
no,
you.
spit
No,
something.
I'm gonna spit something. Just something different because I was just gonna go in.
Go
But like,
off. Let's hear it. I gotta stay there. Go ahead.
So this is a little story. My STTV freestyle shit. This is actually on the British channel out there. So it's a little story. It said 2016, 21 years old. 4 years later, now the story gets told. Came home, baby girl, 4 years old. She was 2 when I left. Now the story gets cold. Said 2016, 21 years old. 4 years later, now the story gets told. Came home, baby girl, 4 years old. She was 2 when I left. Now the story gets cold. I was stuck in my ways, but I just say no. All the pain that I caused, and I just say no. That I was so lost, and I just ain't go the way that I was meant to go. I was meant to flow, meant to write, but I gotta get my mental right. Always had a problem with expressing my emotions. Thank God for instrumentals, right? Yeah. Thank God. Yo. On the run from the law, 17 months on the run from the cops, ducking under a wall. Every single day looking over my shoulder, had to put a stop to it once and for all. So I went to New York to be on my dad's side. Same place where my dad died. Had a glimpse of what my life would have been like had I grew up on that side. It's crazy. I was getting fucked up every single day, so wavy. How long could I go like this? I was 95 miles away from my baby. Damn. So I hopped on a bus and I went back home. Used every single dollar I had to my name, and I couldn't even pay my phone. Now I'm back in my mom's crib. Knowing damn well how my mom is. Me and her didn't get along at the time because of all the stupid shit that I did as a kid and a teen. Got expelled. 16. Had a scale. Had the weed. What the hell? What a scene. So one day she gets up and tells me to get up and pack my shit up. I guess she was fed up. My brother gave me the heads up. Said, oh, your time is done. Mom just picked up the phone and I think she dialed 911. What the fuck? I'm your son. How you gonna dial 911? Cop said freeze. My mind said run. Next thing I know, got 5-6 guns in my face. They slammed me on my face. Said, if you fucking move, I'm gonna be forced to use this mace. So I chill and let them cuff me. He said he was about to let the dog loose on me. I'm so lucky. Now I'm at the station, pacing. My mind is racing. I'm facing time in the cages. I'm fighting multiple cases. Damn. So I went up to the judge. Looks like he was holding a grudge. I asked for forgiveness, but the look on his face, he wasn't gonna budge. Nah. 2 years. That motherfucker really gave me 2 years. A year and a half of good time. No more birthday, Christmas, New Year's. Do you know what it's like? 22 hours in a cell, 2 hours to use the phone and wash your ass. It's really hell. Waiting for the mail, letter from the fam. I write back, say I'm gonna be a better man. 12 months in, I'm just doing what I can to be strong. Baby mama pregnant with a man that I ain't know. I didn't understand. She said she'll wait, man. I had so many plans, but it's my fault. I should have never ran. Promise that I'm never gonna do that shit again. Mama, I forgive you. I just wanna say I'm glad that you did what you did that day. Cause if you ain't do it, I was on my way down the wrong path that led to the grave. But I always had God. He ain't never leave. Everything happens for a reason. Believe. I prayed and I prayed. I plead and I plead to go home October 16, 2017. That's what I asked for when I first prayed. It came true, and it's so crazy because that day was my daughter's birthday. She was 4 years old.
That's crazy.
Oh, honey.
Do the back to the bar shit. Do that shit too.
That's
Look,
crazy. How dare you say you couldn't follow that up?
Yo, do another one too.
Oh,
Do another one. Stop playing, nigga. Do another one, bro.
That's
Do another
crazy,
All right,
bro.
yeah, he don't want in for 30 minutes, so I'll do another one.
one.
That was wild.
Yeah, I got some else.
Yeah, that's my storytelling side. That's what I like.
That shit
most
was
of it.
hard.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's close to my heart. I appreciate that. So this one is another UK channel. It's literally called Back to Bar. So I just started that. I do a lot of double time, so I'm trying to get my air right. All right, set. Back to the bars, like I'm arrested in back of a car. Taking me down in the station was down on my face. I was running but didn't get far. Trying to get back to the spaceship, they wouldn't stop chasing. I'm just trying to get back to Mars. I'm not even from here, so why did I come here? I lowered my chances of being a star. Fuck, selling CDs at a Starbucks. Run up on people in cars, trucks. One day they're gonna be starstruck. Until then, I'ma get my bars up. And kill beats in the meantime. Only going one way like a street sign. And that's up. All the homies gonna be fine. While everybody else going on a decline. Hit you with a two-piece at bikinis. I'm a motherfucking bull like the one on Lamborghinis. I'm a giant, I'm a wizard, I'm a motherfucking genie. John Cena in this rap shit, y'all can't see me. You gon' need me, believe me. You never see me retreating. As long as my heart is beating, I'ma be taking the beating from all the haters and critics. I'ma remain undefeated. You wanna get it to get it. I'm not the type to repeat it. No. Let me take a breath. Think twice before you take a step. I'll break your neck. You just trying to make a check. I'm just trying to give respect. Forget the rest. Sometimes I forget to rest. I be up all night on the internet. The biggest threat. Fucking on my intellect. I disinfect the mic as I begin to flex. Whoa. Time's up. Let's go. Put the mic down if you don't got flow. Put the mic down if your bars ain't dope. Put the mic down if you don't want smoke. Let's go. Time's up. Let's go. Put the mic down if you don't got flow. Put the mic down if your bars ain't dope. Put the mic down if you don't want smoke. Let's go. Okay, let me get back to it. I just want to rap. See how you react to it. I'm a pro. Let me show you how a Mac do it. I'm an MC. I don't do trap music. Nah, I only spit facts. Don't put out what you won't get back. Don't quit now because you won't get racks. I done came a long way and I won't look back. Nah, everywhere I go they scream Omeezy. Smoking on the beach, that's seaweed. Playing Eminem on repeat. If it ain't him, it's Weezy. Yeah. Grew up in the hood, believe me. 860, that's CT. Yeah. You gonna need an army to beat me. Making my moves discreetly. Yeah. Let me kick it up a notch. I got haters everywhere, but they love to watch. I got bitches in my head because they love the locks. I love the box, and I love the watch, and I love the go, and I love the top, and I go below. I ain't gonna stop. I'ma go for broke. Got the game on lock, better hold your nose, cause I'm jumping into the ocean. Looking for wisdom, put it in motion. Spend my life wishing, spend my life hoping that one day one of these doors will open. Smooth like lotion, I'm just coasting. Cross my path, you might get roasted. Flow so dope, I'm overdosing. What I'm smoking's oh so potent. Had enough, but that's cause I had it rough. Now everyone's mad as fuck, cause I got that work and I'm bagging up. Yeah. Said you had enough, but that's too damn bad because I had it rough. Now everyone's mad as fuck because I got that work and I'm bagging up. Let's go.
Next chapter out now. Stop playing with my man.
By the way, I forgot. You won that $25. I got to send you that.
I did?
Yeah, you won that $25.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day.
That shit was hard.
That was
Niggas really...
You got the hiccups now? You...
Hey guys, I'm gonna be. You can't fly. I can't believe you're gonna be there.
Wild.
I got a question for Aric.
Shut up, Mike. Shut the fuck up. I want to say that was power moves, okay? I got rid of my
Nah, for real. Yo, I fuck with both that shit. That shit was hard, yo.
Shut up, Mike.
Them shits was five.
Look, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yo, that
Next
shit was
chapter
hard.
out now.
That shit was hard.
That was dope.
Oh yeah, yo, we yeah. You about to say something? Go ahead.
Can I end it with bars or like?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys.
We got to end it. We got to wrap it up.
Yeah, we got to. Go ahead.
I said
End it with Massachusetts.
Nah, she said end it with Massachusetts.
Okay.
DJ, you ain't play my shit.
Oh my God, yo, I hate those girls.
Yeah.
I slipped you $2 while you were playing my
even hear
shit.
I split you
$2.
$2.
I
That's
said-
50 shades, okay? Not even a $40.
I'm hawking on you, vermin, from a bird's eye view. I think you're too incompetent to truly handle the proof. Inscribed on sarcophagus hidden deep in the tomb. Author still anonymous and notes concerning the whom. Had forgot the broken promises were fixed by the rules. Niggas dying from dishonor, calling us of this flu. The government and blank corona in the foreigners' food. I'm asking God about this. Hold them, man, my time should be soon. Clock is ticking, stocks are folding, our economy's doomed. And half the youth is off of Molly or shrooms. Trying to party like them Hollywood dudes. The world is burning, we're inhaling the fumes. Watch commotion, always caused by the news. Man, it's bogus how we taking abuse. Land was stolen, women hung by a noose. And then they want to shake our hand like it's cool. Don't insult my damn intelligence with false sentiments. Sonya Fair excuse the evidence for longer sentences. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, bitch. I'm always repping it. Kicking ass and brought the bigger boots. I got the heavy step. The body bag full of Armani suits and politician heads. Bottom dwellers getting jealous of the top civilian. Paralyzed in the cerebral, no one feels the consciousness. The assassino is Andino where it killed the competition. Tell investors that I'm ready, plus I'm worth the sponsorship. Vaccination isn't working, so they take intoxicants. Deadly virus spreading quicker where they did the stop and frisk. Is it coincidence? Or maybe the exact opposite. Shit, etc. My brother, I'll go on and on with this. Really got so much to say, but I got 50 bars bars to spit. Boys are celebrating, acting like 100 yards to win. I touch down, fans feel a frozen catastrophic win. Bitches digging old dirt up like an archaeologist. Said my presence is a gift and put her on the naughty list. Nice shit was writing hits. Get up and grind, repeat and rinse. Measure, read, and type. Yo, you fucking me up, Malay.
I'm sorry.
Yo, shout out Malay speaking these, son.
sorry. He's
No
so
bullshit.
dope.
I haven't even seen you in a while, so this is why I really feel your energy. No bullshit, son.
Nigga said like an architect.
Nah, he didn't.
He
didn't.
I thought I was stuck on the.
And he said archaeologist.
I thought I was stuck on the Nia Long.
X is digging dirt up. Like X is digging dirt up like an architect.
Architect, no.
Dog, I thought I was stuck on.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
the
that was hard too.
Here, Omeezy, take the mic.
Bitches digging old dirt up like an archaeologist. Said my presence is a gift and put her on the naughty list. Nice shit was writing hits. Get up and grind, repeat and rinse. Met the Reaper twice and live. Slit the dealer by his wrist. Who cut the deck? This shit is rigged. Bet I'm down to play again and smack the smile off you quick. Styles bit, it doesn't fit. Pull my dick from off your lips. Your music suck and sell a bit, but you don't give a fuck, I guess. I said your music suck ain't sell a bit, so you don't give a fuck, I guess. Put some hair up on your chest before you hurt yourself and flex. That's the best advice you get. I have to handle every threat accordingly without regrets. Got a pistol on my side and the family to protect. At events, it's still essential, consequential nonetheless. Even smoking, and I'm sorry about the odd Leota stench. Rest in peace to God body, pray they free and raise edge. If you sleeping on me, dog, I hope the nightmare doesn't end. And when you wake up, I'll be gone, cause I've already progressed. I'll drop this, write a song and hum a melody in bed. Eagle eye view, I'm sleeping with the sticks like a nest. Label me insomniac. What I mean is fuck the rest. Power moves enterprise, no surprise, I'm at your neck. Pay the price so I collect. Swallow pride, you got upset. Mistook my kindness for respect. Swallow pride, you got upset. Mistook my kindness.
All right, Kendrick. God, you was going up there, cuz.
I said.
This nigga said these niggas suck.
I said, these peasants really got the audacity. All your raps are so raggedy. Address me as your majesty. I'm immortal. My opponents face a brutal fatality. Stole the lights when I appeared. Spent the night with the shadow thieves. This is God's work. I'm unapologetic for casualties. Bet a lot of you be screaming if you witness a battle scene. But that's the reason why I'm moving so tactically. Lil Brody got my number just calling the cavalry. Dino. Okay.
Yo. This nigga said these niggas suck. They ain't even sell it.
Your music suck. You ain't even sell a bit.
But you don't give a fuck, I guess.
You don't give a fuck, I guess.
Because you're celibate.
I wanted
Or
to
you're
walk
celibate. You
out
don't
the
fuck
room
that.
on that one
Triple entendre.
That shit was hard.
because that shit is so.
Yo, what kind of wine is that? I need it. Like,
Yo,
facts, son.
you should drink the whole bottle. There's none left.
What?
Damn, dog. That shit was fire.
Hold on. Moscato
just pour
spelled with a
yourself-
K this whole time?
Huh?
No.
What'd you say?
This some off-brand? Hold on.
Yo,
I offered
don't
K
get it
some.
fucked
Gotta
up.
spell with a
That's
K.
malt Moscato.
I offered K some.
It's not real.
Hold on.
That's why she's so fucked up like that.
Nah, I'm not fucked up.
This ain't.
I'm not fucked up. I'm hype as fuck.
Yo, Moscato
Yo.
spelled with a K, my nigga.
No, it's not. That's how their spelling is. Not spelled with a K. It's spelled with a C.
It's
Yeah,
over
that's
C.
malt Moscato.
It's over C.
But don't get it fucked up. Wine will creep up on you.
Nah.
I thought that was a
It's
joke.
not
It
the
says
wine.
malt on it.
So it don't matter. Okay, malt or not. That shit was
Oh,
over.
it says malt on it?
Yeah, I thought you
Oh.
was joking.
Wait, what? What's wrong with malt?
Nothing. I like malt
Nah,
beers.
I mean,
I saw it was pink and it was
But-
Moscato, so I
I
grabbed
bust down
it.
a
Because
40,
that
but
liquor
I
store
don't know
over
if
where
I-
we at is not it.
That's why
So-
she gully.
I
Yo,
don't know
next
about
time,
the
yo, we
wine.
need to
No,
like.
Nothing
No,
left.
no. Wait a
We need
minute.
to drink one of these.
Hold on, let me say something. Let's not downplay my energy. We all know I'm always like
Yo,
this.
Malay, we
Nah,
love
you
you,
know,
yo.
nah,
Fuck
you
out of
love
here. No issues over here.
Show.
That shit
So
says.
shut up, Aric.
No,
Okay?
Get the one with
it-
the C next
Don't
time.
be-
Get the one with the C.
Stop.
C.
Nah.
premium.
C
It
or
says
not.
premium
C
malt.
or K.
Wine.
It don't matter because you
I
had
ain't
the
never
C
heard
and
no
the
shit
K
like that.
in it. That shit was dope.
Premium.
Wait a minute, that shit got a K in it? I want to bring it back to the
Only-
store.
Premium
Nah.
malt.
Moscato Life.
Let me see.
It says Moscato Life
got
with
a
a
K on it?
Yes,
Let
yo.
me see.
This shit even know what this
Oh
is.
shit!
Wait.
It's Moscato with a K. I got some bootleg shit.
I never seen that
That's
shit. in
like
my
the
life.
Jordan Nikes
Premium
with the
malt
hand.
beverage. Holy.
What?
Holy. I never heard of like
Yo, they
wine,
played me.
malt wine.
They played.
Why?
They played me.
Only
They know.
in
They know good
Connecticut.
about.
Hey, DJ Khaled.
Alright, first
You
of
played
all,
yourself.
in my
played
defense,
yourself.
played
in my
yourself.
defense,
Understand how much I
okay.
just plugged this bottle.
Yeah, I know, yo.
Right.
They owe us for promotion.
that's how-
Moscato with a
And-
K.
That's how promotion works.
Yo,
God
we
damn
need
it.
that
They owe us for
coins.
promotion.
How much
We
did
need
I
the
just-
coins.
how much
In
I
my
just got
defense.
paid?
We're
Yo,
gonna
we need- yo,
look
no
up
bullshit,
their
I'm cutting
Instagram
this
tomorrow.
clip.
We need the
And we gotta
We
send
need the
this.
money.
We gotta
to
send
promote
this.
Moscato.
We gotta send this to
But
Moscato with a
in
K.
my
Fuck
defense,
that.
how much alcohol is in there?
I don't know. I know.
There's no more now.
Probably
There's
13%.
10%.
That's
Oh.
it. Damn, boy.
Zero.
10%?
That's not only. That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
That's a
I
lot.
thought it was at least 13.
That's a lot.
But what I'm saying, aside
It
from
is
the
not
promotion,
wine.
Aside-
It is premium malt
don't even matter.
beverage.
aside from the fact,
It's not wine. It's not wine.
aside from the
It's
Your
fact,
uncle drinks.
It's a 40 wine. I don't know if
It's
it's
a
even
40
making-
wine.
Holy
all right.
That's the OD. That's the OD wine right there.
drank all of it
God,
too,
yo.
so what's up? In my
Yo, you
defense,
drank that whole shit. Yo, you sure you can drink that? You want the rest of that?
in my
Pick it
defense,
up.
I don't have my glasses and I didn't see it didn't have a seat.
Yeah, so you're gonna see blurry.
No, all I'm saying is they owe me my money back. So like,
No, you don't need your money back.
Fuck
that
with you,
was
shorty.
Nah,
that
this
was
was
that was
amazing.
false. That was
It works. It works.
This shit is
I don't
amazing.
think Moscato would. I know Moscato would have seen when they did that.
Nah, hell
You be like
that,
chill, like
that was false advertisement. So I'm
Nah.
just saying.
no. This shit.
Nah, that's Moscato.
This is top
Yeah,
shelf.
but I thought it was a seat.
Moscato.
Moscato.
Nah, regardless of the
That's
color wine
crazy.
and where the C and the K is, Aric is dope as fuck.
Wow. Eric with
Eric
the
is
A.
dope as fuck. That shit was dope. Eric with an A, okay. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
it.
Yo, thank
Eric
Power
with a A.
Moves for fucking stopping
Nah,
by.
I
Yo,
appreciate
that
y'all
shit
having
was
me.
fucking ill.
Tell people where to find
Overdue,
y'all.
man. Long overdue. No
Yeah,
bullshit,
yeah,
yo. I
Tell
mean,
people where to find y'all, man.
busy.
Tell people where to
Oh.
find
Niggas busy.
You can find me at Aric Andino. I'm pretty. I'll drop something in the
Just peep, you
comments.
got the wristband on.
When I you know, I
how
ain't take it off. I told
cute.
you, I was dead ass. Like I shower with it.
Word.
It lives with me.
Sleeps with it.
Yeah.
Makes power moves with it.
Yeah, power moves. So you find me at Aric Andino, ARIC ANDINO. I'm gonna run that back for you one more time. ARIC
Put on his radio voice.
ANDA. My Mac
You
wave
spelling
voice.
your own name wrong?
I sure fucking did.
Just put an A in your last name, dog.
You got one
And
in it.
You put
ARIC
two A's. Sorry. My bad.
ANDINO. Aric Andino, 2 separate words. You search me everywhere. Talk to me too. I know a lot of you
Mr.
guys are friends and shit.
Massachusetts.
Hey, I know a lot of you guys are friends with me and shit. You just stare at me like, don't be weird, bro. Like,
Mr.
don't be weird.
Massachusetts,
Just tell me.
you know, the only bro with the fro, because everybody thought that shit was played. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out Malay and Speaking E. I can't wait till Speaking E comes back, man. I'm
Word.
for you.
Eric's gonna be
Yo, shit, he gonna sabotage your whole show.
That's gonna be my whole set.
Sabotage your whole show.
This is a comedy show right now.
Nah, this is gonna be a different.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
can find
He
me.
knows I love him. He's the best. Like,
Nah, I really do. It's
You
much
can
love.
find me
Like,
at
really.
Omeezy, OMEEZY 860. Omeezy 860 anywhere, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Next chapter out now. Go stream that. War on the way, drop in November.
and he charging niggas to get their YouTube up. I'm just saying.
If you want a reaction, just hit me up. We can talk.
Word.
Talk.
Lit. That's
Facts.
lit. That's
Hell yeah.
sick.
Until Thursday, we out this hoe.
Gangland out now.
Eh.
Gee.
Bow.